My name, my name, my name. Yo, what's going on? You already know who it is. It's your boy Mulu. That's MULU, My Unique Life Unleashed. And I'm kicking it with the Lego man himself. I call him Bupkis. Well, we call him Jesse. Make some noise for Jesse.
Yo.
We got Barclay over here, special
Yo.
guest from the last show. And we are today going to be interviewing the one and only Griffin. 10 points to Gryffindor.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Yes, I gotta say it every time we say it. I had to name the post that. So
I appreciate that.
10 points to you, man. Let the people know who you are, man. Say what's up.
What's up? I'm Griffin. Under Outcast, one of the members, succeeding members,
Which outcast?
Outcast Records
With a C.
with a C. OUTC.
The fucking yeah.
Spell it
So we're
out.
not three stacking it, but we definitely got some bars. And everything I've ever heard from the young bull has been great, and I'm happy to have you up in here and happy to be asking you some questions about your artistry. And the first question I got is a pretty generic one for any artist. I feel like it's a startup question. What got you started in music?
Honestly, to a lot, really. But when we break it down to it, there was always things that were like my mom always made me perform and shit like that. Like ACDC made me rehearse them, like perform them and stuff like that, stupid stuff. And then as I got older, like I listened to ERB and then like would memorize all of those and be rapping them all the time. So it kind of stemmed from that until I got older to like good music.
Yeah. Shout out to that. I mean, that's still good
Yeah.
music. Shout out to
Epic
the
rap
parents
battles
that,
of
like,
history.
what's it called? The fucking parents to show their kids good music or like have them involved in pushes the arts. I think it's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you see your kids is loving the music or they're moving to the music and you encourage that, I love it.
Facts, man.
So, how long have you been doing it? I mean, how old are you? You're
I'm 22 now.
22, so
Yes, sir.
still a young buck in the game.
Yeah, I've been my fault. My fault.
So,
I've I've been rapping for I was like 17 when I first started freestyling and stuff like that for my own stuff, obviously. Which isn't like doesn't seem that long ago, but it really is. And so that's some time, put some energy into it. And
how long
from
you been
there,
doing shows?
just so you know, honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was
for
that
sure.
19th hole? Like, was that one of your first ones?
Um,
Where I remember seeing you up there.
yeah, Hen House, I think was my first one.
Okay.
Uh, out in the cut or whatever. I can't remember, but yeah, no, for sure. We're actually still putting on a show at Revolutions.
Yeah, this Friday.
Yep. We can definitely check the Young Bull and plenty of more artists out at Revolutions in Uniontown. That's on the 27th. Buy tickets off of Griffin. You can buy tickets off me. You can buy tickets off of Jesse. Shit.
I'll
Facts.
direct you to one of them.
Yeah, buddy.
But now that we have a show and the tickets are accessible, so reach out. And before we ask more questions, shout out to Metaphysical Wolfie for sponsoring the show.
Ooh, never mind.
Energy drinks, baby. But it's not jittery feeling. It's a good feeling.
Fight milk.
We call it fight milk up in the studio.
Yeah.
So another question, I mean, that I do have, I think that it's a cool question to ask because it's kind of like what your people that
Bottoms
that
up.
kind of we got Barclays over here drinking some Metaphysical right now. But it's some of the artists, what your inspirations are. Like who are your inspirations for your flows and your style and
Well, I would say I found myself, Joyner Lucas and NF. NF was still under. It was United Records or something like that. But yeah, so like it was like 2016 ish era, and then I found Joyner Lucas around the same time. I think he released Mansion 2017, something like that. So like definitely studied their flows for sure.
Is that where you picked up the fast rap?
Yeah, no, they were quick back then for sure.
You
So
picking up the chops.
yeah, there's and then obviously there's the goats like Tech 9 and uh Busta Rhymes.
See, I feel like
What's
those are more
the-
your flows, but your pen is more like your Joyner Lucas and your
Yeah.
NFs. Like I feel like am I correct on that?
Yeah, I would
assumption.
like I try to go I try to go that fast. They're just oof, they're quick.
Yeah, they are.
But it's like, are
Yeah.
they the ones that inspired you to get comfortable with like the content of what you write?
For sure. Yeah. Because I just know there's an audience, and I respect that section of the era, the culture, the most really. Like that's what I focus on really. Like just because there's other stuff that like I explore, and I have more songs that are slow than fast, but I prefer like you put on a beat. I just want to write fast.
Yeah,
It's
like
easy
your default mode is
yeah.
like spit it out.
Yeah, but I'm good at doing it though.
I definitely I've had moments where like I used to approach everything fast, and then it got to a point where I was like, because I know some people were like, "Oh, you're rapping fast, I can't catch everything you're saying," so I started to weave flows. Like I'll be fast, but you gotta slow it down and try to chop it up type shit.
For sure.
Do you find it easy to go in and out of those flows?
Yeah, for sure. It's what is hardest to do is to go from a fast flow to something slower. I think it's easier to go from a slower approach to then go into like the faster stuff because of like the natural build of a song.
Okay.
But no, your energy's crazy on that. you can do that shit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck. You guys got, I mean, I don't want to ask all my questions, but I mean, if you guys have some.
We got all kinds of people in the comments. Last time we had your dad, now my dad's in there.
Yeah, I see we got the gang in there. We got Sensei in there. Of course, we got Day One. I'm waiting for Day One to throw like the random comment out of the day.
Yeah.
The bag of the chips. What's going to be the bag of the chips today?
What's the Jake fact of the day?
We'll see. It's like, the Snapple Cow Jake.
Yeah.
We got Nas in there. We got Perp. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming in, and be sure to share it with your people so that we're getting maximized on the eyes.
Throw some background music and let people hear some shit.
Yeah,
that was actually so.
what
What's
you got?
You gotta show what's your favorite song? What's your favorite line that you've written?
My favorite line that I've written. Hold up.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Take your time, man. Never rush on that shit.
On
We'll
the
take
spot.
the time, honestly, to just be like, yo,
We need a spotlight.
make interrogation room. We already got the lights on. Good cop, bad cop, and Barclay. You're the guy on the other side of the mirror,
He's
just
the
like
accomplice.
Yeah.
he's the accomplice.
Don't believe
Is
you.
it loud enough?
He doesn't say much. He don't want to get himself incriminated, so
Nah,
he just
yeah.
I know
sits
who
there
you
and
talk
nods
about.
his head.
I plead the fifth.
Hey. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, nice live.
When you performed this, when I first seen you, I was like, oh, because it was like you was doing the hype shit, and then it went to this, and I was like, what? You was still throwing them A's on there and shit. I was like, yeah, this is tough, bro. Like, this is
I
tough.
appreciate that. You gotta come see me live.
Yeah, make sure you come see the homie live while we're listening to the music. On the 27th at Revolution's Bar and Grill, that's in Uniontown. We got him, we got Nas, we got Perp, we got myself, we got a bunch of people on this lineup. You're not gonna want to miss it. And make sure that you hit us up for your tickets. And after the track, we're gonna get into some more questions. So we're gonna let this rock though. I don't want to talk too much like Funk Flex while the song's going.
No, I feel it, man. It's hard not to. There's stuff to talk about.
And I talked through the whole thing, but that was Griffin. And you can hear it without me talking all over it on the 27th. So make sure that you come and pull up. And if you have questions about the show, make sure you message somebody that's on the show to get some information for it.
Yeah, you can message me, but I'm not on the show. I might.
Actually, I'll pop up the little ads real quick. You can add me. You can add Jesse.
We will direct you somewhere.
And Griffin is GRFFN, right?
GRFN, sir.
And what does that stand for?
God's revenge forgives none.
Yeah.
Is I came up with it. After you find out that Mulu exists and that his shit has an acronym. You're like, damn, I need an acronym. And so then you're like, well, you got to find out what Mulu stands for. And then once you find out what
There you
Mulu
go.
stands for, you're like, shit,
That's
how you
like-
gonna top that?
That's Barclay. He's sitting here the other day. He was like, "Man, all y'all got logos. I need a logo."
Yeah, man. I mean, look around. I got to get me something going on here.
It's gonna be a tree with a man ripping some bark off.
Yeah, what can we do here?
With clay just in there for some reason.
No, yeah.
He's made out of clay.
He's rubbing clay on his face.
It could be a tree made out of.
No, man, I appreciate that. That is some inspiration there, but I think it's a dope ass acronym. What was the inspiration outside of like seeing other acronyms? Like, what made you set on that?
Shit. There's a couple acronyms that other
That's
people
awesome.
use. Like there's like dope ass rapper was one of them that I seen. I just people use acronyms and
You was like, let me get one real
Like,
quick.
I
Let me
just
lay one
grip-
down.
also my mom
Lay
spelled my
one
name
down.
wrong. So like I'm not
What?
like GRI. I'm not GRIFFIN. I'm GRIFFEN.
Okay.
So like if I just went with Griffin, you might spell my name wrong and I might not pop up. So
He
I'm like,
said my mom
He
spelled my
said,
name
yeah,
wrong.
with
I mean, she
Cuddy-
spelled it
How about
purposely
if that's
like
how
that.
she
but-
wanted it to be?
No, yeah, she did. She spelled it right for her,
Yeah.
But
And
not
shout
for-
out
not
to
for-
mom.
but
You
not
spelled
for
it
the
right,
rest of the
mama.
But she
society.
did put you on a good, this some good
Yeah.
music. Though.
You spelled it
Yeah.
right, mama. Don't listen. Man.
We got somebody. Cody Novak said, "Is the Griff drink peach brisk?"
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he is drinking peach.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say peach griff, but he's drinking. Get this man a sponsorship.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it, the peach griff.
I don't know what flavor I'm rocking
Shout out
here,
to
Jesse.
Steve,
What
too,
do
for
I
his
got here,
comment.
man? This is
It's
good.
green apple.
It's good. Green apple. It's
We
good.
appreciate you, Steve. And
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to Sensei. Shout out. I was gonna say I know it is Death by Sloth. He said
Yes,
Death Before
sir.
Surrender.
Oh.
He's throwing out new acronyms.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Acronym battle.
I'm stealing that one.
2022.
I'm taking that one. I'm taking
It's
it.
good that the creative writing methods are reaching out. You know, shout out to Mrs. G if she is watching.
Oh.
I appreciate you for instilling good writing skills. Because that's where I came up with my acronym, was in creative writing class.
There you go.
But back to the questions. What is I know you played the song, but what's one of your favorite songs? Like, what's a song you would want people to be introduced to you? Like, what's their first listen?
Shit. Depends on what they like, really. I mean,
What
I
is
think
Griffin?
what is Griffin?
Yeah, if you were going to
That's
hit
it.
him.
Yeah, like if
If
you were
you were
gonna
gonna
like
hit 'em.
if you were gonna fucking go to an exec or something and with the songs you have right now,
Yes,
You're
sir.
going
what's one
big.
song that you would take to them? Like, this is the song I want you
This
to
is
hear.
it, the epitome
I
of
would say
Griff.
I would say State of Mind for sure.
State of Mind.
For sure. Yeah, I'd have to. I just
Peep it out.
Where can people hear you at?
they can hear me on all platforms except for weird shit.
Except for weird shit.
What is weird shit to you, Griff?
Napster.
If I
Oh,
don't,
definitely not.
LimeWire. You can catch him on LimeWire. or
Crosswire.
Get a virus. Yeah.
And if we catch them on Napster, we're gonna sue their ass.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah.
Metallica.
He threw a video up on Pornhub just to have it as the background music.
Boom.
You gotta get them views.
Oh.
and then YouTube and what's that called? SoundCloud. Everything.
Yeah, definitely go check the kid out, man. His flows are crazy, and the content he's not lacking in substance, man.
Yes, sir. And there's an album releasing very soon now. I am.
Is that through the
it's-
Outcast Records?
Ooh, the Outcast Records album. Hold on. The Outcast Records album is coming out soon also. Shouts out the Outcast members, which is Lil Merc. Shouts out Lil Merc. Zayrax, Young Sneeze. Or when he gets older, it'll be Old
Sneeze.
Sniffles.
Yeah.
Old dirty sniffles.
Flying the head.
Yeah. Dream. Dream.
You guys got a whole squad.
Yeah,
You guys
we
got a
met.
squad.
Dream introduced us to Gems in Morgantown, which is
Shout out to Culture.
shout out Culture, shout out Hash, shout out Catching Z's, shout out Gems himself, the man. He is a blessing, and he deserves everything he has for sure. He deserves more, but don't let it get to his head. He already has a big head. Nah, I'm playing. Sweetest guy, really, for sure.
And then you got your own project coming as well.
Yes, sir.
And what is that gonna be named?
It's vacant,
What is it?
vacant, like
Vacant?
vacant, like a
Okay.
vacant lot type of thing. Yeah, like
Well-
no vacancy.
What's the inspiration for that? Why call it vacant?
Um, so hold on. Poke's here, by the way. You want to let Poke in? Sorry.
There you go, bro.
I came up with the list of names. So okay, I'll just explain it like this. My album covers are made after the Percy Jackson series, like the original fives, the original five. Like so, each of those names of the albums is basically what I'm feeling. So like, there's like for Vacant, it's like something's missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, and then the next one's like Forgotten, and that's like you just feel forgotten. You know, like it's just like,
So they're like themes of the tapes.
oh yeah, for sure,
Okay.
for sure.
So that's like what type of shit that we can expect to get into on the project is like. Now I know you say you like to do slower songs. Is it gonna be a mix? Or what's the sound
yes,
like?
Yes, sir. It's a mix of slow songs. It's a mix of like, just like, there's even one. There's a crazy one. It's like my intro. When it releases, it is like it's called Dear Griffin, and the whole song is basically me, like GRFN talking to Griffin, you know, and it's like it just it talks about like if I like it talks about suicide stuff, related stuff. So like, you know, if you're feeling this type of way, you know, maybe you could relate, type of thing.
Yeah.
And like,
So we're
it's
getting
just
deep with it. You're getting
Yeah,
personal. It's not just
for
a turn
sure.
up record. It's something that you can sit down and
Yes,
and
sir.
like actually take something from.
for sure.
I
for
like
sure.
it. I'm
Seems
excited.
like you got a little bit for everybody going on.
And then there's upbeat shit.
Yeah, he's
like,
very versatile.
Mm,
Every time I listen to one of his tracks, it's like something super different from
Yeah,
what the
for
last one
sure.
was.
definitely, yeah, it's a good thing.
And I just whatever I make is exactly what I listen to. So like, it helps me get through it because I know that what I'm writing actually has meaning. You just have to, like, if you wrote down every bar I've ever written, you can kind of piece together what I'm saying if it doesn't make sense to you, you know. But for sure, there's really upbeat shit.
Yeah, I always say like I find like old stuff sometimes and it's like there's some things that you just make for yourself. You gotta like remind yourself,
For
you know,
sure.
when you come back across it and you're like you were speaking to yourself.
You're
If
right.
other people can like take from that, that's awesome. But sometimes it's just really people are like, oh, you make this song about he made like this song's about me.
Yeah, well, you go back a
It
year or
is.
2 or 3 or whatever, and you realize, like, number one, how far you came.
Yeah.
And number two, like,
It's
you
always
realize,
like-
wow, like, okay.
I always said looking at your lyric books is like looking at a yearbook. Like when you finally
Yeah,
graduate, it's like, you're like
right.
some of those songs you never use. Some things were just shit you was
Right.
writing. And I think it's one of my favorite parts about just being a writer is like to look back at your old shit sometimes
Yeah.
and see what you left for yourself.
You can
Yeah,
watch
no,
the
yeah,
growth.
I
You
do-
can
I
watch
do,
it happen, you know.
Like even like little clips, like the videos I made. I found some that I didn't even. You could tell I made it for myself. I didn't even push it. It was just in my memories. Like some didn't get really peeped, and I looked at it. I'm like, damn,
Oh, yeah.
I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I hope somebody else took that from it. So I think I understand as far as sharing yourself is that scary for you to put yourself on a page like that? Put yourself on the song. I know
Yeah,
sometimes
well,
it's like
there's some things that like I've wrote about in my past, like just crazy shit I've been through,
Yeah.
and then I look at it and I'm just like, man, nah, I'm gonna give it a year, let me get better, and then I rewrite it and I re-tackle that same issue, and I'm just like, it's not there yet, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's not because I'm not good enough. It just I'm approaching it in a not good light. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You're still
'Cause,
learning. You're
yeah,
still in the
for
process.
sure.
And you're
So,
still making music on top of it, so you're still hitting those points of going through it as well.
for sure.
It's like sometimes you get that song that you just kind of know what you want to say on.
yeah, it's just um impressed. The first song I put on, it was like I don't know, like the whole premise of it was so Reckless is like um there's gonna be a whole music video planned for it. I just don't have the means to do it. You know,
Yeah.
like I can do
'Cause you're
some
an
like
independent artist, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's a grind.
And it was just it was gonna be like based on uh like drug addiction and stuff like that. So um sometimes you like you just don't feel like you survived, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's that like that energy that was like the whole like idea for the Reckless music video. So then since I couldn't make a music video, I made a song,
Yeah.
and that was impressed. So it's like when I wake up, I'm impressed, you know.
Yeah.
It's
And it's like it's such a good because the beat is so like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But what you're saying, the content of it is like
It's very, very.
I do like that.
I like
Damn,
I like
that's a good
songs
one.
like that where it's like the beat's like happy, but if you're really listening to what I'm saying, like you
It's
can
like,
catch
ooh.
that real shit. In
Yeah.
there. Those are my favorite kinds of songs.
Well, that's how you get them. You draw them in with the beat,
Yeah,
and
the
then you
beats,
get them
you
to
know,
pay attention.
Get their heads bobbing so you can talk.
Like,
to
wait a
them.
minute, hold on. You know,
Oh shit, this
There's something
motherfucker
going
trying
on
to
here.
kick knowledge
is
to
he
me.
trying to tell me?
Turn it off.
something?
He's trying to kick knowledge.
We can't have that. Yeah, this is 2022. Don't nobody want no knowledge.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
No,
Give them
man.
the knowledge anyways, man. You put it
Give
out
it
there.
anyway.
Yeah, that's like you do a couple things in your life, and then you just realize like I'm not happy, you know, and then
So would
even
you say music's like your outlet?
for sure, man. I wouldn't breathe if it wasn't for music. I wouldn't, like for sure, like it's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like family. It's like you know what I mean. Like it's I don't know. It's crazy. Life's a little dark, and it just
I think it's cool to make music in the moments where it's like dark, in the dark moments that we do
for
go through.
sure. Yeah.
Everybody needs
It's
a
kinda
getaway.
like,
Escape.
it's that light. Everybody listens to music, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like when you have the ability to create that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing like it, man.
There's a million
No,
different
and I'm-
reasons to listen to music too. Like,
Yeah.
And I make good shit. So
Yeah, talk your shit.
yeah, talk your
shit,
shit,
man.
I
young
always-
man. Let him know.
He does, man. He makes some
Let him
solid
know.
tracks.
He does. He's good. Let him know.
like I think I've only done one thing really. Like I only made one song that I was just like that was ass.
Now,
like,
why do you think his ass is like?
I was just me. My
Just-
voice don't work with it type of thing. Like I just did it.
But
I
you
didn't
should
go on
always
it.
do stuff
Yeah.
like that to get outside the
Tried
box. You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, I tried it. Like
You'd
it's
be
like,
surprised at like where you might take it, and the fact that it might not be for your voice, but you're a songwriter. You might have
Yeah.
made it for somebody else now.
For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
Now
You
you
never
can
know.
sell it,
You
yeah.
keep them
Tried,
bitches
didn't
talk-
work, move on. You tried, it
Yeah.
does work.
You're
Keep it going.
fucking, not everything's meant to come out some of your
Yeah.
mouth, I guess is what I'm
Right.
trying to say. But it's still your pen. You know what I'm saying? Like you wrote it for a reason, so make
Yeah.
sure you hold on to that shit. You never know what you can do with that.
Yeah, for sure. I always
There's R&B songs that I've written just because like the beat was hard, and I'm like I can't sing for shit,
Right.
but I know
If you
people that
flip
can
it.
sing. You know what I'm saying? I know people that can sing. So
yeah. I mean, that's what it's.
Flip it around, turn it into something else.
yeah.
That's
I
what
always
it's all
tell you,
about.
you gotta
For sure.
get yourself uncomfortable sometimes when you're writing. Challenge
sure.
yourself so that your pen
Get
is able to challenge
comfortable.
others.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yep. Don't get comfortable. The
No,
best
sir.
advice that I've
Uh,
ever been given.
I haven't got there yet. You gotta give me a couple.
Don't get close to a skunk. That's probably the
let me
best
get-
advice I've ever been given.
Don't get yeah, I mean that is a good one.
Leave a skunk
Because
alone.
you see a skunk and you're like, I want to pet it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can dig
No,
that
you
one.
don't. No, you don't.
I can dig that one. Yeah.
Fucking
This is Double Cup. This is the first music video. Um, I'm not even gonna say me and Merc. It was just all Merc. He did it. He did the music video.
did the video.
Shouts out Lil Merc.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on YouTube. Double Cup. Outcast Gang. It was under Outcast Gang. Yeah, that was.
Outcast Gang.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you.
like we opened up with that, and then just
Put the records on. It's
Yeah.
like we should
we
make
should
it.
records.
So
Yeah.
we're laying it down.
Yeah.
That's everybody has to go through the.
It
you know,
was
the
like
growth.
it's like you ever like I don't know. You ever like be in like your parents' house or whatever, and you're doing something you're not supposed to do, and like you're like smoking or something like that, and you hear them coming,
Yeah,
and you're able to
oh,
like put
shit.
everything away,
Yeah,
shit like that. That's the gang. You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
the gang on the records. We're just
So-
like
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
shit,
you're
shit.
right.
You're like, "Oh, put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Bring the records out. Bring the records.
Yeah.
It sounds more clean.
Yeah, it does for sure.
Now, do you have like a favorite? Do you have like a dream collaboration? Like, if you could, if you had all the bread you could ever want, you could
like
put a song
dream
together.
collaboration.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Like I haven't even thought of this. I know this is like something I should have thought of. But
No, I mean, like, it's just like, do you have? Because I hate when people ask me questions like this sometimes. So I just want to see.
Hobson.
Well, how wild do you
Ooh,
want to get
Hobson
with
is-
him?
Hobson. Okay, hold up. Hobson, Earl sweatshirt, and NF.
Hobson, Earl Sweatshirt, NF, and
Yes.
Griffin on the track.
Yes, sir.
Who's making the beat?
Gems?
Gems is making the
Gems
beat.
is making
I
the
fucking
Now,
don't
what if
skip
you
it.
had the ability to dig people up,
Well, you still have the ability. to
dead
do
or
that.
alive?
We can always dig them up.
No,
We might get
I'm talking
arrested.
about him.
for
He,
it.
he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
everybody
you
that's
drop
alive.
nothing,
He
but-
said everybody that's alive. I
Nah,
want to
but-
hear. I
yeah.
want to hear everybody.
Do you
now,
have
from
any
the history of everybody?
artist in the
A
history
dream
books?
team. You can do whatever.
MF Doom.
Oh, rest in peace, Doom.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah,
that'd
that's a
be-
good one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
We can roll with that.
I would.
The
I
wild
would
card.
get famous 12 times over just to have enough money to do that. For
There you
sure.
go.
That'd be sick.
Like,
Yeah.
I would like to do a song with Big L, like it's like a random.
Big L.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just to try to go bars.
Do
with
the
him,
whole-
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Try.
What the whole Tupac Coachella.
we bring him back and
Hologram.
put the hologram on.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a gangster pod.
Oh shit.
I gotta ask you because everybody asks me this when I do podcasts. I fucking hate this question, but I'm gonna do it. Where's your
Whoa.
top 5?
Ooh, that's a tough one, too, man. That is.
It's always like put you like when you
That's
get asked
rough,
that question,
man.
you're like,
fuck.
this is
Me?
my time.
Well, here's my 5
Nylon.
with like 20 fucking honorable mentions.
Right.
Me?
Yeah, numero uno, my man Griff.
It should be.
Yeah.
DBS. Sensei.
Let's go. Sloth.
I gotta choose this carefully. Might get hit.
Oh man, here we go. I know what he's debating too.
Yo.
Choose carefully, Griff.
See, the question gets him every time.
We're right here.
Yeah,
I'm right here.
oof. I'm
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 right
not
here.
gonna lie. Can I?
Nah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead, give it
say.
to me.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say.
Give it to
Let's
him.
give
make
it
it
to
a
me.
top 10.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
top
give it to me.
Dinosaur Jim.
Okay.
This is all time.
Dino Jim.
Dino Jim, man.
We got Sloth. We got Dino Jim. We got Griffin himself.
Yes, sir. I'm number 1, by the way.
Of
That's
course.
what- yeah,
Of
yeah,
course. Of course.
sure.
Of course.
If the
Mulu.
name,
I was about to say my name's not saying that.
And Tupac.
I was gonna say if the name
I
Tupac
go
doesn't
on
come
looking
out of
for
this dude's
Tupac.
mouth.
Nah, I can't
All
take
right,
that.
I'll
song.
Honorable mention of Biggie Smalls.
There you go.
Biggie. Did you see that metaverse thing that they did for Biggie?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, yeah.
That shit looks crazy. It looks like
Yeah.
GTA, but like Biggie.
What?
It's crazy. You gotta look it up.
That's crazy.
Biggie Grand
What
Theft
a
Auto.
list. I made a top 5 list.
What
So
do you
I'm
got?
happy.
Biggie Theft Auto.
What
And
do you
I'm in
got?
good- I'm in
BTA.
ETA. What's up?
What do you got?
My top 5. See, people don't talk shit on my top 5. I never put myself on the top 5, but I should. We're gonna honorable mention myself.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but in my top 5, I always say Kendrick. I always say Cole. I want to. I always put Biggie on honorable mention, so I put Hove in there. That's 3. Fuck. See, now I did it to myself.
Yes,
So
sir.
like Kendrick, Cole, Hove. Who else is in my fucking? And then me 2 times.
Yeah, yeah.
So fuck it.
Yeah,
So,
when you asked me, I actually almost like, yeah, me,
just me all the way across the board.
Yeah, but no, Easy E, like you can go on and on. There's
I mean, I
there's
love-
tons of
Man, I don't know how I haven't heard
talented artists
Nas.
for
in
sure.
there
I'll think
anywhere.
about it. I'll see. I was gonna say I'll think about it later, like what I should have said.
Yeah.
No,
Anytime
yeah,
I
for
put on
sure.
the spot for the top
It's-
5, I'm
it's
like,
too hard
fuck,
to
my
answer.
brain's trying to reach for whomever.
I love them lyrical.
It's
You
kind
know,
of like
I'm a
basketball,
Nas
man.
guy.
I don't really have a favorite like
Oh yeah, good luck
rapper.
with
It's
that,
more
dude.
so like what I enjoy. Like I like watching basketball. I don't really
Shit,
have a favorite
Blanc's
sport.
good.
I feel you on that, right? Got you.
I'm just like I love the
It's
sport
tough,
itself.
you know. People be like,
Shouts
"Well,
out
what?
Blanc.
What's your favorite movie?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you want?
Shouts out
Comedy?
Hard
Do you
Knocks.
want,
Yeah,
horror?
favorite movie's a whole other animal.
You need a whole
Shouts out.
genre of whole different. Like
What do
you got to
say,
break
shots-
that down.
shots up?
Shouts out. I was just
Oh,
listening
I
to
thought you
people.
said shots up. I was like,
Oh, we're
what?
shouting people out like,
Where?
"Hi, mom."
I was shouting out whole Hard Knocks crew.
Oh.
Don Khalil.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Shouts out.
We'll get shout him out.
Barclay's just lost.
I'm
in
sorry,
the
I'm-
sauce.
Why not?
Chris BG. Shouts out.
Shout him out. Point him out. Point him out. I got a question for
You
you.
got my man Poke over
do
here.
you think
Shouts
that
out Poke.
Shout out to the
beats are
haters.
more
Crazy.
important than lyrics?
Beats over lyrics.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It depends on what you're trying to do for sure. Like if it's a rap battle, like it like not like a like same beat rap battle, but like you diss me type of shit. Like it's a whole diss song.
Yeah.
If that beat is ass, you get like half points deducted for
we
sure.
can have a whole
Because,
debate.
Because
on
I know
that.
you're about to say some crazy shit, right? Like no matter what,
The beat
this
has to
is like
set the tone.
yeah, for sure.
I always say it goes hand in hand. I think
Like,
I always
yeah,
say
I
it's
mean,
a 50-50
if-
thing.
I feel like-
if
Yeah,
your
but if
beat's
you-
whack and you're like,
I
doesn't
feel
matter
like
what
the
you're saying.
beat draws you in, but if
Yeah.
there ain't no substance
To hold
with
it,
it,
yeah.
Well, I'm just
gonna walk
assuming.
away.
I'm just assuming
They
for
hold
like a
each other
diss that you would
together.
be saying some
I mean,
crazy
yeah,
shit.
with the good beat at the beginning, I'm gonna assume that you're okay for a minute. But as
Yeah.
soon as you start rapping, dude, if you're whack, I gotta go.
As long as the beat's playing long enough, somebody's always like,
I'll
"This
give
is
you-
the beat. You
I'll
rap it
give
like
you a
that."
minute.
I just
Yeah, I'll give
imagine
you a minute.
Barclay just going up to a stage and be like, "Nah, fuck this."
No,
Just
yeah.
walking away.
I'd be that dude with
It's
the
just a beat
cane on the
player.
side of the stage, yoking you by your neck, yo. Like,
Yeah, man.
gotta go, gotta go.
Yo. So what's the goal for Griffin as far as like like the music? What's the goal with it? What's your intentions with the jams?
I want to buy Uniontown.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I want to own Uniontown.
Very
and I'm gonna make
ambitious.
That is
everything.
very ambitious.
I'm gonna buy Uniontown. I'm
Ain't
gonna
buying my house.
I'm gonna buy it.
Fucking
Listen,
Griffville.
Your rent's free. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
no,
there you
I
go.
own
Okay,
mine.
yeah, you can buy whatever you
every,
want.
you know what I mean? Like no, but I wanna be like I wanna make this like the greatest fucking town just because if I could do that, I would just prove to myself I can do anything. You know what I mean?
Word.
If that means I have to buy Uniontown,
Be able to
I'm gonna
take care
do
of your
it.
people.
For sure. That's my end goal.
All
If
the
that
responsibilities that come with Uniontown.
no, I know, bro.
We have a whole topic
all-
episode about
Oh,
Uniontown.
That's
Hello,
all.
Fayette County.
I don't care, man. Truth
I
is now,
love
man.
it here. I can't say that I don't.
I'm
I
gonna.
always said I
I'm gonna
want to
die-
put
I'm
a
gonna die
skate park
trying
or
to do it.
something in town.
There's
Like
that'd be
It'd
crazy.
be nice to do something here. I do.
Yeah.
I love it here, man. But we need something.
you gotta do something good for the city. I mean, the skate park is only a piece of the city, so like, but a lot of the coolest people I know come from them skate parks. So
For sure.
Right.
bones, I know a lot of bones that were made through the skate park. I didn't kick it there all the time, but
Yeah, I mean, at least it would give some of the younger people
Yeah,
something
we
to
Yeah,
do.
need
something to
something
do.
for the kids
You learn
to do,
something.
man.
yeah, I think it'd be good. But you know,
Yeah, the closest skate park I know is Morgantown, right? Morgantown.
I got
That's
some.
a
Yeah, I would say closest, anyways. There's
like
some in the bird.
that I know of.
Yeah, there's a couple like close to
I got a
Pittsburgh.
couple in the bird.
But what do we know, though,
Greensburg.
right? We don't know anything.
Rap your favorite line of yours right now. Say now. What's your favorite line? Oh, he's about to do it.
I said, I will verbalize sermons and serve them to find purpose. But purpose is so worthless if you're just serving a person.
Yeah.
I'll personalize words until it finally emerges that finding the right words is nothing more than diversions.
Okay.
They'll finalize the immersion of money, wallets, and purses, but they taught us to be poor so they can view us as worthless. They'll finalize the immersion of money, wallets, and purses, but they taught us to be poor so they can view us as worthless. For the people for the people they've already purchased, why wouldn't they try to hurt us? Why wouldn't they try to hurt us? They'll isolate, converge us, petrified as they hurt us because they taught us to be poor so they can view us as worthless.
Hey.
Like crazy shit. It's hard to
See?
do, but
Show some love in the chat one time
Tonka.
for the homie Griffin. And again, you can catch him on the 27th, man. It's a lot more
Appreciate you.
energy live. He ain't this quiet live. You know what I'm saying?
for
He be,
sure, man.
he be on the microphone like, I'm a jam. He be on the stage like, hey.
That's
Like,
a
oh,
decent
shit.
venue,
Yeah.
too. That's
This
a real
dude from
nice.
the podcast?
I don't move until I have to, you know, like
That's cool. I get people that say that shit to me all the time. Like, bro, damn, you're loud on stage. Like, no, don't got. That's the only
Nice
time we're allowed to
venue.
be loud.
Nice
Yeah.
venue,
Me
nice
and him
spot.
try to talk to each other all the time when we're sitting here doing work, and it's like mumbles back and forth.
But we can hear it. It's comprehensible. So yeah.
That's basically me and my friend.
We got some
Mercs.
bars in the chat. Check the TV out. Bars on the chat. Everybody send bars in the chat
Bars.
because he just blessed y'all for free.
Hell
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
Bars.
Show some love, man.
what
I like to see that when you're put on the spot, you still got the bars ready.
Bars. I appreciate it.
Bars.
It's always you always got to. There's never enough. You can't be lacking on that.
There you go.
Like if you walked up to Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I mean, and you were like, give me something. Here's $20, right? And he was like, I don't want to do it for $20, but here, whatever. He would have something for
Yeah,
sure.
something for
Yeah,
you.
he would have something.
Off the top. Off the top.
Go tell
Easy.
comedian.
He'd be
hey,
like,
tell
make
me
sure
a
you're
joke.
recording.
He's
Make
gonna
sure you're
let him
recording.
Like, you gotta pay me, bitch.
He gonna gag.
I want my bread.
Rick James.
I only say that to certain people.
Bro.
You gotta pay. You gotta. If you're gonna freestyle, you gotta let the freestyle happen. Otherwise,
If you want a free sample,
you gotta, pay me,
for it.
boys.
If you want a freebie, you gotta pay me.
you gotta pay
$50.
Throw me whatever you got in your pockets. What you got in your
I
pockets?
need
I'll
a
rap for you.
donation.
I want your
Said I
firstborn.
ain't got nothing in my pockets. Got on the card. Well, I got the cash app. What you got on the cash app? I'll
What
tell you a
you
verse.
got? Fucking guy.
What you
Fucking
got?
He
guy.
said I got Zelle, Venmo,
I
PayPal.
got,
I got
that,
them all.
baby. With you, I got a
Whatever
square.
you
You can
want.
slide the motherfucker. Get your
Whatever
card
you
out.
want. Hey.
What you want over here?
I take NFTs.
I
baby.
take all of it. Bitcoin,
EBT, I take
Ethereum,
EBT.
whatever the fuck. I even take Dogecoin.
Yeah, dude.
Give me the food stamps, eh?
The food
I
stamps.
take
EBT,
EBTs
baby,
as well.
all day.
I'll accept
I take-
scratch off.
All
I
day.
take
Oh, yeah,
EBT.
baby. Scratch offs, anything.
Your necklace from your mother's purse is whatever.
The bingo card that you won on last.
Your grandmother's bingo earnings. I want it all. If you want a verse.
If you want
From now on.
Oh my.
From now on.
No more free Randy. Sorry now.
$25, $50. If you get 25, that's 8 bars.
You get 2 bars.
8
You
bars.
get 4 bars.
I don't know. I'm kind of pumped for the show. I'm kind of pumped for the show, Revolutions, man. That's a good spot for a
It's
show.
gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
It's a
No,
It's
good
gonna be a
venue
night to
for
remember.
sure.
Well,
It's a
well
good
named.
venue, good everything. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
I know I don't know what questions for Griffin.
Wanna
If you
be
have
a
questions
good
for Griffin,
fucking
make
time.
sure you're asking them in the chat, man. We got a young artist that's on his grind,
Yeah.
doing his thing,
For
booking
sure.
shows. He's
For
starting
sure.
a journey. and y'all should check him out because he's fire for sure.
Yeah.
Certified. I stamp my approval on this man.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate that.
He got bars, he got good energy, and he's only gonna get better with
Yeah,
it.
when I found out
So-
about Mulu, I was like, this motherfucker has to say my shit's good. Because his shit's good, as good as my shit's good. So this
I'm
man-
going to be able to say
this
I
man
did
better
a
at least
podcast with
give me
this
a
guy.
give me a hat tip. You know what I mean?
That's
I
what I'm
needed
gonna be able to
something
do.
Yeah,
I needed to meet you for that, man. I
I
was
give
like,
you more than a fucking. I give you more than a hat to, man.
Like, I
when I
got
first
to do-
seen your show, I was
I
like,
got to do a
yeah.
podcast
I
with
think
this
I was
guy.
with you. I told you,
Yeah.
he's horror, bro. Like,
Yeah.
appreciate
straight
that.
up, man. It was.
We need some
fucking
people to make Uniontown look good.
minimize
know?
the vocals on your backtrack. That's it.
I need to what?
Minimize the vocals on your backtrack. You know your words. You proved it just now.
Yes,
Only keep
sir.
the hooks in there. Spit that shit.
Spit that shit.
That's just mine. That's
Yeah,
just me.
no,
That's
I
just
got
me.
Rip Jack,
I got
sure.
you. No, I know what you're saying.
That's
now.
just me,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm just busting your balls, bro. That's
No,
all.
I actually know how to do that. There's this. I'm not gonna even give you all that app. It's my app. My girl found that app on TikTok and gave it to me.
The one joint, would you show me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what it takes to.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
That shit
actually.
is
That's kind of
hard.
like a. That made me think of like a STEM player because you were able to take shit out of the
Yeah,
beat.
yeah. It's like it separates.
And you said
the
if you
vocals,
upload any beat to it,
anything,
it'll do that.
it'll do it.
That shit's hard.
That shit's
That's like
hard.
a STEM player.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
no,
It's
Does
like,
it have to be wave format?
I just like if it's a YouTube beat that works. If it's in your like
You just rip it like MP3.
yeah, like,
Okay,
it's
that's cool.
pretty simple.
What's it called?
I'm
You don't get paid for that.
He
You don't
ain't
get paid
trying
for
to
that.
tell his
That's how you
secret.
do it. That's what
Yeah.
he's saying.
You
He's
tried to
doing
catch
it.
him
yes,
off
sir.
guard.
Make sure you get the
Yes, sir.
sponsor money first.
Sponsor
I
money.
ain't saying
We ain't.
shit.
He said, "I know the ways."
Yeah, he ain't getting paid for that.
Say like,
And also like I
take
don't want to
the-
give it, and then all the artists start using it, and
Yeah.
they're like,
Nah, I feel
you
it.
know what I mean? I'm
You
like,
gotta keep the
it's my-
sauce. You gotta keep
my
things
sauce.
to yourself
It's my
to keep the
sauce, yeah.
sauce.
Be
on
sure to
top.
tell us whenever we turn the camera
He keeps
off.
it
I feel
off the
I feel
record.
shit
Yeah,
on my
we
plate,
wanna know.
and then motherfuckers just walk up and be taking
try
chicken
to-
off my plate. And I'm like,
You
yo,
gotta
get the fuck.
smack
You gotta
some
tell us
hands.
Yeah,
the inside
You
the
smacking
scoop.
my hand, Griffin?
No, bro.
Yeah,
I
off
was
the
actually.
record.
I was
He
actually
can tell
like,
us. He
I
can
was-
tell us.
I
We ain't
was-
gonna tell nobody.
I stack my shit too high sometimes, and I'm like, bro, let me you want this, bro? I don't want this shit. Like,
Oy.
No,
this
you
shit
gonna
is
scrap
good.
it.
Nah, it wasn't his. he said bones.
Is that okay? What you didn't know is I already took 3 chicken tenders off the plate
3 chicken tenders.
before I asked. Say now.
Mm-mm.
Bulletproof. I was that kid. I called Infinity.
And beyond.
Damn.
So wait, you got the 27th. Do you have any other shows coming up, or are you still the people? Where can they get to you for booking?
For booking, as in like hit it like booking me.
Your shadow.
Yeah.
If they want to, if anybody has any type of shows, all they have to do is just hit me up. I'm always down for a show. I don't think as of yet I've turned down any shows except for showing up to them because sometimes the schedule doesn't work.
Right.
Like I feel bad because I have tried to go to 123 culture, shout
Yeah.
out culture, just to like show support for other shit, but I just it's just oof, getting the time to
I
do
mean,
that.
it's tough to get out and about. And
Yeah.
It's a lot to juggle as art, especially when you're an independent artist. You don't got a machine pushing you. All that responsibility falls
I'm
onto the
definitely no
artist.
wolf. I'm definitely no wolf. Shouts
Oh,
out
man.
wolf.
You know you're more wolf than you think. You know what I'm saying? Like you're an independent artist, bro. The grind's in you.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no, you're really good.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Appreciate you.
show yourself some love, man. You do good. You do great work. And you're learning
Appreciate
every
you.
day. We're all learning, bro.
Always,
So everybody's
forever.
always getting better, bro.
Yeah.
I've done plenty of shows for free. I've done shows where I
Well,
got
I mean,
paid
yeah,
a
for
little,
sure.
and then I've done shows where I was able to pay the artist.
Well,
Yeah,
We got
he
a
got the
$25 Walmart gift card.
you know.
he got the talent,
And
the
I might have
flow,
used
and all of
20
that,
of
man.
it.
Now you just now it's
I
just
don't even
about
know
getting
what's
you
on
out
this
there.
bitch. But this is what I got you. What you say, my bad.
But he got the talent and the flow and all that, man. Now it's just about getting out there.
It's there, man. It's
Get
always
your name
about the
out there.
eyes, man.
Yes,
It's about,
sir.
Getting more
that's
people
why you
on
take the show opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
That's why you never know who's gonna be out there. You know,
Never
it's performed
know,
like there's a
man.
million people out in that bitch.
Yes,
Never
sir.
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna be putting on a lot of shows.
Yeah, we got a lot of ideas brewing up in the pot. So
But
I'm excited to get more shows. I'm excited to get on the road. Um,
yes, sir.
let me see. I think I got all my questions out. Again, who's your dream collab site now?
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't even light my cigarette. I just try to put it out.
Like,
if,
all
if
right,
I can just
fuck one,
freely
marry one,
speak.
kill one. No, I'm playing.
Let it rip. Because the chat might have some input.
Yeah,
I'll
ask them.
That's a
I'll
Ask
sensitive
them
game
who
to
they
bring
yeah,
want.
up.
Who they want.
I'll only answer that if
Fuck,
that's
marry,
chat.
kill,
If chat,
chat room. Who you
The
got?
chat.
Bring
if
it
the
up.
chat does it.
yeah, if the chat.
Will the chat
who-
play fuck Mary Kill?
Who are the three? Fuck, marry, kill. Who we got, y'all? Bring it up.
But I
Let us
came up
know
with
in
my
the chat.
ad libs, like the A's. I know I've said this before.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. What the fuck?
The A, that shit. Just because like my grandma, she owned like a bunch of dogs and shit. I
Shout
would
out to
always
Graham.
shout out my grandma. R.I.P.
What up, Graham?
We love you.
There we
Yes,
do.
sir. She died Thanksgiving
Hug
Day,
your grams.
2011.
2022.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hashtag hug the grams.
Hug your Graham.
Give
Hug your
Granny
grandma.
a
Grams
hug,
are
man.
important.
Tell Granny you love him.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
I would just be, outside playing and stuff. And she smoked cigarettes from the time she was like 19 years old to like,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
73, 75, 80 type of thing.
Yeah.
And so like she still had a voice, but when she yelled, there was that like that like that.
Yeah.
So like, I smoked cigarettes a little bit and then I started, getting that a little bit.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know, man. It just when the first time I heard it, that's all I thought
It just
about. I was
hit
just
you
like,
like-
yeah,
It just
nostalgia
came
type
out
shit.
in the ad lib part,
Yeah.
and your brain was just like, boom.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro.
See, I don't have any ad libs, man. I just like the most
Yeah.
I do is like the yeah mans in the beginning, but like
No,
I suck at
yeah.
ad libs.
Yeah, ad libs are the hardest part, bro. Because you don't want to sound too stupid. Where it's like,
I just
Bro,
feel
this
like
ruins
I
the
said
song,
everything
but,
I
like-
said, and you don't need no ad libs. Listen to the voice.
you need an
Yeah,
ad
I
lib or
rarely
play the
hear
motherfucker.
ad-libs on your shit.
What's up?
But I rarely hear ad libs.
Yeah, like unless it really serves the purpose of like I wrote it and my brain is said to do it, but like
Yeah, no, I do. I used to
the
try
A
to.
is
I used
the
to
A is
try.
hard though. Like that shit that's a good. I like that shit, and the
Uh,
story behind it's even better.
For sure. Yeah. Shouts out Graham.
Yeah, shout out to Graham.
She gave me that shit.
And what else do the people know about Griffin, man? Like I know I didn't cover absolutely everything.
Well,
What do you want the people to know about Griffin? Yeah, outside of what the acronym is and
Trying to remember in my head. Did we go over like all future projects? Okay. See.
yeah, you got the Outcast
yes,
records. You got
sir.
his Vacant is coming up.
Yes, sir.
And then you have a series of that.
It was inspired off of
Yeah,
Percy Jackson
Percy
books.
Jackson
Yes,
stuff.
sir. So
So-
like the cover arts and stuff, which
I'm
is
excited
really
to see it. Now, dude, are you doing the cover arts? Because I know you do some.
Oh no, I have I don't want to say where he's from to get it wrong because I don't feel like that's proper. But I actually would like to say Indonesia, but I don't. I'm like 90% positive.
Yeah.
Like I would put money on that. But he doesn't speak any English. But me and him were like, I found him on Fiverr. I got like something from him, like it was just a different art cover or whatever. And then he charged me like $50, and I was like, "You're dumb," like.
Where you
So-
thought it was worth more?
Yeah, so I hit him up on Instagram and I told him like, "Hey man, like you need to raise your prices because you're way too talented for this." And then, I took my advice. He raised his prices, and we talked music. He said that like send me some of your stuff. You listen to my music. He actually listened to State of Mind. His girlfriend speaks English, so she knew what I was saying and like was like translating it. And he was like, "Yo, you're crazy! Like
Yeah.
you make amazing music." And so he wanted to, like he was like, "Please come to me with your art covers. If you can't, afford it, then I'll lower my prices until these
that's
5 are
love.
finished. Yeah, no, like
And
for
that's
sure.
that's building that
That's
network
what's
up,
up,
man.
yeah.
That's like
For
101 building your network, and that's just
That's
being
him
that's just
seeing
you being
something in
you.
you
For
too.
That's
sure.
just
Like,
you
hey,
being you.
man.
Yes, sir.
Talk to people, talk to new people, and build
Yeah.
those relationships,
No
man.
doubt.
Yes, sir.
That's 101.
Mhm.
Griffin just schooled you.
I
you do-
love making connections.
But you do
bro.
also like that's another form of expression as far as art goes, right? You do the with the images, like you make album art and stuff as well, right?
Yeah. I have made album art. So does Little Merc. Shout out Little Merc. Uh, like we make like album arts, logos, specific things like that. We're really good at. Right now, I have a client that's wants like the their YouTube thing. Like there's
Banner.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 3 different sections. So like he wants like each one to kind of be personalized type of thing, and you know, it's just
Little stuff like that you
yes,
like
sir.
to do. Ball out and flex on them.
That's like my favorite type
It-
of stuff to do for
Now,
sure.
can people reach out to you to get that done as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anytime,
on
any
your
way you need to get a
socials?
hold of me.
What about merch? You gonna get some merch on?
I will. We have Redbubble. We have Redbubble. Yeah, we still have merch out on Redbubble. Shouts out Merc for
Oh,
helping me
shit.
set that up. But
Yeah,
I'll
make sure you hit up Griffin on how you can get his merch.
yes, sir. Um, yeah, my phone case actually is uh is from Redbubble. It's I've had it since we made it, which is a year old, right?
Now is that your
It's like a
logo?
year. Yes, sir.
Make sure to shut up people again. Bang.
Yes, sir.
Go look for the homie Griffin, man.
My shit's unique. I came up with it just like by accident, really. Like I was trying to make a keyhole
Yeah.
like logo, and then I don't know, man. Like one day I was just like, I'm gonna write my name in that bitch, shit like that. And so when I came up with it, I fucked with it so heavy. I was like,
So the logo, your name's in the logo.
yes, sir.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
I didn't catch it.
G, and then the order is there's an R, and then there's GMA as in Griffin McGill Arnold.
Okay.
And then
So you got all your shit into your logo, all your names, your
Yeah.
government, your
yes, sir.
all
Your
that-
slave
you
name,
can-
your
you,
government
you
name.
can kind of see where the F's are, type of thing. Like it's the M's,
Yeah.
one's inwards, one's the reverse.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, like if you have to like kind of stare at it, like pick it apart, type
That's
of thing.
dope though, cause like
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah, that's the things that where people like have to listen to your songs more than once to catch everything.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, you gotta look at the logo more than once to catch everything.
Yes, sir.
Form of expressions.
Yeah,
Because and
boy.
it's also simple. Like I just feel like the logo itself is like it's attractive. It's not dumb looking.
Yeah.
You know, like if you've seen that like on a car,
It's
you'd
eye
be
catching.
like,
You're like, what is
yeah.
that?
yeah. It like is and like especially when like if I blew up, like I would have to transition it into something more crazy. So
Yeah.
then like it would get it's only gonna get better.
Or I
looking,
mean, you
for
rock
sure.
with that one for a while. That becomes your
Yeah,
like
sir.
your
I'm gonna
bat
get tattooed
symbol,
on me.
you know what I'm
Shit, like,
saying?
yeah, no,
like,
I fucks with it hard.
like
That's,
the face was really just like on some. I just took my picture of me. I sent it to a guy that I knew. He did Photoshop. I was like,
Yeah.
take the outline of my beard and my beanie,
Yeah.
and he put the eyebrows on there for me so I didn't look weird. And I was like, okay, this is cool. I'll just use this for now. I didn't think like,
Yeah.
There'll always
People
be
would
the
get tatted on
iconic
them.
logo.
yeah,
I mean,
like,
like everyone will always have like that one logo that people go back to. Like
this is
that's
the OG.
Yeah. for
If you
sure.
got merch with that on it or anything like that, like that's the OG. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it's the same with your shit.
I
And what I
do.
like is it looks at first glance you think it's just a simple design, but it's really not. But it's like, I've had people tell me like people tell me like simplicity is key.
For sure.
in
Yeah,
your
no,
designs
it
and
doesn't
shit.
look like there's meaning. It looks
Yeah.
just like you can see like an M. That's it. That's
Yeah.
what most people see.
Till
which
you get
is
stoned as fuck and you're looking at it one day and you're like,
Yeah.
yo,
yeah, there's A's. Like it's really crazy for sure. Like I don't know. it was on a whim type of shit for sure. But when I found out, when I found out how crazy I was at designing, that's why like I stuck with graphics.
Yeah.
Shouts out Mr. Bowers.
Now, what
Shouting
you
all the
said
teachers
before
out.
was yeah, teachers are important. I've had like through my
Shouts out
whole
Mr.
life, bro.
Jones.
Like I've had
That's
a couple
history
teachers
teacher.
that made sure, like, yo, you should keep writing. And like
Yeah.
without them teachers that were there in those moments, I don't know, like if I would have thought I was that great. But
We'd have basketball MULU.
yeah,
Yeah.
No
yeah,
matter
you'd have basketball moves.
no matter how big of a
I've
knucklehead
had-
I was, I had a couple teachers that like had my back and that
Yeah.
knew.
Teachers are important.
You know what I
Bro.
mean? They knew that I was better. That kept me going.
Mr. Mike, he let me fucking make up work over the summer, like just to he passed me, let me get my work done. But like, as far as like writing goes, man, I've had some teachers like really be like, yo,
Yeah.
not even just raps, bro, like just writing.
Shout out
The
Mr.
first-
Wilson, Mr. Hickson, how
Mrs.
you doing?
Gaster, Mrs. Dunham,
Yo,
The first
Mr.
half of my
Pinto.
life,
right?
I was in detention every single day for like years. Like, in fact, like it felt like I would go into like the next grade and it was like the teacher before was like, yeah, just give him detention from day
Yeah, like
one.
he's definitely not gonna be out of that.
Yeah, just do it. Do me a favor. Do it for yourself. Give him detention early. That way, when you hate him, because I just didn't do work. I didn't
Yeah.
care. And then and then I was just, I don't know. One day I was just like, man, I'm so fucking stupid. But in the same sense, like I would try, but then teachers would discourage me because like it's like they think I'm trying to like whatever, and then so like that was like my first half. I've had teachers in my first half of my life, like literally like I've like my grandma passed away, like one same grandma, R.I.P. Graham. Like I come in the next day after that shit, after Thanksgiving's over, I got my day. So I was like, cool, I didn't come in. The next day I come in, the teacher's like, I don't even know why you're crying. It's your grandma. And, like to my face, and I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's why I said teachers.
like I'll swing on you.
Man,
Teachers
yeah,
are fucking
I-
important because if it's teachers like that, it's like you said, it will discourage you from
Oh,
really wanting to
man.
fucking care.
Yeah,
That
no,
teacher
and
would have
so-
caught
It's
a
like when you get teachers that
mean one.
actually care about their job, man, like
For sure, man.
they definitely help you out more.
Yeah, and then
in
I've
those
had
pivotal
some really good
moments.
teachers that like crazy good teachers that have been like, listen, you can do anything. It's just how much work, how much dedication, how long you can do it, because and that really was like, maybe I can, you know what I mean?
The
And
grass
coming from-
grows where you water it.
At least, yeah, exactly. And the fact that you have teachers that still water students is great.
Facts. No, for sure.
Shout out to
man.
the teachers that do that, man.
Shout
'Cause
out
I
to
know
the
if it wasn't
teachers
for
that
a couple
actually
teachers
give a
myself,
crap.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'd still
man,
be
I
writing,
wouldn't have
but would
made
I
it.
be as confident in my pen or
Yeah.
to try
Yeah.
different shit? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure I would
Yeah.
even have made it without a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We love teachers here, a bunch of people.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate you. We know how hard you work.
I want to take the time out real quick just to shout out Metaphysical again. What do you think about the Metaphysical? I feel like it woke you up some because
think
I
it's
seen
pretty
you
good,
asleep.
man.
You went from sleep on the couch
Oh,
to
man.
like we're having full conversation.
Yeah, dude, it was a long night. I barely got any sleep, and this is kind of,
It's picked them up. It's carrying them
Full
through it. So
pigment.
definitely, it's no jittery feelings, no weird
Yeah.
crash.
No, I've tried it.
And we have some good
Pretty
flavors,
Shout out
man.
to Metaphysical.
Shout out to
Green apple
Metaphysical.
is fire.
Green apple is fire. You
All
heard it first.
natural.
All natural. That's the key. The key words right there. All natural. All
Show 'em.
natural.
Go ahead. Hold it up. Hold it up. Do a little.
He said, hold
There
it
you
up.
go.
Make sure you hold that shit up.
Metaphysical sponsor me.
Don't drop
There you
that
go.
shit. Don't drop that shit.
GRFN, Metaphysical.
Banger ring.
Better pray to God you don't drop that shit. No,
Yeah.
fucking
That
shout
is
out to
gold
Metaphysical.
in your hand.
And Griffin, thanks for we're not done, I don't think yet, but thank you for coming up, man, because we
No
appreciate
problem, man.
chopping it up with the young artists,
Anytime.
picking the brain of a young artist.
For sure. I got more shit to share, but I don't know. You have to ask some questions.
No, keep sharing, bro. I do
You
have
got-
some
you
more
got-
questions though.
All right, you go
Um,
ahead. You go ahead.
Do you think that it's hard to, as like being an independent artist, you find it difficult to handle like the ups and the downs, juggle and everything?
I mean,
Or do you find it
for
easier
sure.
to still keep focus for like your craft
Oh no.
and the
No.
craziness that is
No.
life?
You either give it everything you have every single day or not at all, type of thing. And if you put that mindset on display, that's your personality, then you have to stick to that shit. You have to be you. That's the key. There's no you just have to do it,
Okay.
and you have to be you. Those are the 2 rules. I don't care what you do.
How does Griffin keep his focus?
He doesn't.
And all the
I
madness?
feel that, brother. I feel
Yeah, I
that.
just I'm just like
You like to fly by the
when
seat?
I get bored, with rap, my brain's like, oh man, I can't take this shit, right? Like that type of like level of like you just worked, right?
Yeah.
I would say a day, 2 days, I'm already thinking of shit, and I'm like it just keeps bothering me until I start writing again. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
It's
so
like the
I'm just
itch. You gotta
blessed. Yeah,
scratch the
yeah,
itch
and I
type shit.
for sure.
Yeah.
And like now it's going on like day 3 right now, and that's why I'm like saving kind of my energy. And I know this is like kind of rude, but like I know I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be up for like 8 more hours writing,
Oh
just
yeah.
because I have
You
to.
got that inspiration.
Yeah,
The itch is
for
there,
sure.
bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I used to
Might have to
take
buy some
notebooks with
metaphysical
me
before I
to-
go.
Hungry,
the
young
little
and
notebooks.
hungry.
Definitely get some metaphysical for them.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell.
I was
Just in
thinking
that
of
one
Young
case
and hungry,
you
baby.
had here, there was probably 20, 30 notebooks.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Those are the yearbook notebooks. Those are the old notebooks. I used to carry little ones at work though.
Yeah,
I didn't want to write in a phone yet, so I was like,
Yeah,
this is when I was
it's-
like, I still want to write in a notebook.
oh, I wrote
Yeah,
like
I still do.
my favorite things I've wrote in a notebook. Like
Yep.
there's like because if you can get good, like say if you just aren't good at writing or whatever, if you get good with your phone, you can definitely transfer it over to paper.
Yeah,
Like you either have to learn with one before you can go to another one type of thing.
yeah.
Like because if you're in that like transition phase, like it just you
I
mess
just
yourself
always
up.
feel like there's
for
something
sure.
about a notebook page.
For-
It
yeah,
just
I'm
brings
a
out
pen-
like a different type of writing.
I'm a
you
pen
know?
and paper guy.
Yeah, like it just to see your words flowing from the
Yeah.
pen. There's something about it that just makes you like
And
you want to
then,
write poems and shit.
If
like
I'm a
there's
that.
write,
shit-
if I'm a write, it's pen and paper. I'm not doing the whole typing it into my
Or
phone.
Clay got
yo.
little suns at the top corners of his
Yeah,
pages.
but I mean, I'm old school, bro. You know, I'm old school.
Do you want this, good sir?
Be I'm writing it.
the role he writes.
I'm
the
writing it.
role-
I ain't typing it.
Nah, I feel it.
the role-
Now it's like because it's easier. It's on the go. Like if I get some bars, at least I want to put them down in the phone.
yeah. No,
I ain't
yeah.
never heard anybody say, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go type my
Uh,
bars. I'm
no.
about to go. I'm about to go
I know
type
I
my
used to
rhymes."
record on
and
this
I'm about to
fucking
write my
mic
rhymes.
that had the shield. So like that's when I started to make the transition to the phone more because you could hear the paper when I was like
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
it. Then it got to a point where I kind of got like a smooth drop of the paper. So like I would record and I would just drop
Yeah.
pages like slowly. And then it was like,
I
just use the
respect
phone,
that so
man.
much.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
I just didn't want to let go of the notebook paper. Like
just feel
and
like
it was
I can
finally
write
just like, man, I
faster
gotta,
than I
I
can
gotta
type.
convert it.
Like I don't want to
I
forget it. I
respect
feel
that
like I
so
can
much,
write
man.
faster than I can type, so I want to hurry up and like.
If you ever want to learn how to drop paper silently on a mic, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go. We got lessons here.
Yeah,
I definitely had to
I need to
learn.
get into
Bunch
that
of Bull
action.
Studios. Yeah, we're about to book lessons. How to not make noise. or
Stealthy
anything.
paper
$20
drop.
Stealthy
pop.
paper.
Cut all the noise out. Well, now you got microphones now where they don't even catch that
No,
shit.
yeah,
you know
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
So
Yeah.
when I started out, it was just me in a bedroom. Now, what's your like dream session? Like, what's like your location, or would you like to? I know people. I've had this question asked before, and I was like, damn, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Like, where do you feel like you'd be the most creative at? What helps your brain just?
Shit. Let me think on that, because
We'll
that's a good question.
We can
'cause,
come
like,
back to that.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's a good question.
What's your process as far as like writing? Like, how do you catch a?
So, I think if we can go to the studio with Dr. Dre on the first original place they went, you know, with where Eminem came in and was just spitting some crazy shit, and that's where he signed him and shit.
Yeah,
Like those types of studios, for sure.
you
Any
like
of
the
them.
shelter vibe, like
Yeah,
the
like-
fucking like.
There's a glass type of thing.
Yeah, you want the fucking the board. Yeah,
for sure.
I always say like mountains. Like if I'm in like a tree,
Oh,
a
the
tree
mountains.
area.
Oh
you
shit.
know
He's
what I'm
like
saying?
he's
Put
like
me-
you can have an underground base.
Put me off in the cut, man.
underwater.
Like, I'm about to just be in the trees. Like that's wake up in the morning. You got a nice view of this shit. You're like, yeah, mountains.
He's like,
Spit some bars while you're watching a bear shit.
But yeah, fuck yeah, man. Drink
Oh,
your
no.
coffee, watch a bear take a shit, and then the lyrics just hit you. Like I
I'm
know
bare
about to
naked
do.
watching a bear
You
shit.
never know
There
when
it
it'll,
is. He's about to hit him with the.
you never know when it'll hit you,
You
man.
never know, man.
Inspiration.
I
hits
just
at
like
the
I
weirdest
like
time.
the woods.
You never
I like
know,
the
yeah.
mountains.
Yeah, no,
I'm a nature guy too,
yeah,
dude. I
for
like to
sure.
go for a walk.
That's like the first thing I'm doing. If like I get a milli, I'm definitely making sure I'm just secluded, and then that's like I can drive into Uniontown, and then be like,
Grab your
whoa,
essentials.
shit, boom, here you go, boom, here you
Fuck
go, buy
Dawn.
this, buy this house, buy this house. By the time I'm 40, I'll own Uniontown, and then they'll be like, try to gerrymander shit, and I'm gonna be like, nope. I'm gonna set the nope, nope, nope.
He said I control the shit. He
My
wants to
shit, bro.
control the town.
My shit, bro.
I
I
hope
want
this
it.
is not evil villain status.
This is
No,
like,
yeah,
no,
this
no,
all
it's
goes
just-
back to him buying Uniontown.
We have
He
you
has a
on
plan.
camera now. When you
I'm
become,
not
if
trying
you
to take
become
over the
super
world.
villain Griffin,
I'm
There's
just
some
I'm
guy
just trying to
watching
protect my family.
watching
type
us right
of
now
thing.
going, we must stop him.
you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I told you the prophecies. The prophecy spelled out Griffin.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. How do you say his name?
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
What you call me? Sign up.
I'm just. I need to
Nah.
get some water, bro.
Barclay, you with us still?
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Barclay, chess or checkers?
Mm. Chess.
Chess.
The
You
thinking
good at
man's
chess?
game.
Hmm?
You good at chess?
No.
Oh man.
Well, it depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about the actual game, no. If we're talking about chess and life, yeah.
He got deep on them real quick.
Yeah, it
Deep
depends.
thoughts from
That ass
Barclay.
Depends
motherfucker,
on-
what kind of game he plays?
Yeah, it depends on what we're talking
Became
about.
Socrates.
The game of life.
Depends on what we're talking about here, you know.
I'm not talking about no board games, baby.
I'm not talking about board games.
So wait, what was the question that we had to come back to?
You said favorite the studio, like favorite studio type of thing,
Like dream setting.
like dream setting type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
answered
crazy.
that one real
Okay,
quick.
but no, what was my other question was like, what's your process for writing?
Oh,
Like,
my
how do you go
process.
about getting a beat and being like, yeah, this is the way I want to go with it?
So it's a mixture between, you know, like what my goal is for this. Like for example, for State of Mind, I was like, I need my own beat. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I was like, I need this to be like as original as I can possibly make it, you know. So I went to Gems with the idea, and he cooked up some stuff, and luckily he's just a genius, and it worked out. And I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, he made some beats
Yeah.
from scratch for you.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, and then if I'm like, there's some like everyone has like their YouTube beats, you know, like I have the
Yeah, I heard you play
Yeah.
that one a little bit ago.
like that's some YouTube shit, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Everyone has some,
Hell
you know,
yeah, man.
and because you got to starting out like
I used to
About
sit
too much
on
money,
my sit on
which-
my mom's porch and rip my neighbor's Wi-Fi just to get beats off of YouTube. Like I used to
Yes,
surf YouTube
yes,
for
sir.
hours, bro.
Here's one for both of you guys. Dream venue. Like where,
Venue.
and not even just like places that put on shows, like where would you love to have a show?
oh
Madison
See,
Square
I
Garden.
like shit like the Glades, where it's like a big ass fucking open area for people to be able to camp out, chill,
yeah,
and like really vibe. Those are my favorite kind of venues. Dream venues all day. If it's like a festival atmosphere, you can make it like that.
yeah.
That's my. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
Little
said-
Hole in the
he
Wall.
said-
I love Little Hole in the Wall shows, like the one we just did yesterday, where
Yeah.
it's like jam packed in that bitch.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's really into it.
Oh, they were
Yeah.
I just
digging it.
know, like feeling wise, like just like to be in touch with everything hippie style. The
Yeah.
hippie side of me loves the festival open
Yeah.
field area where
Yeah,
people
hole
can
in
just
the
be
walls
themselves.
give you like high energy because there's only a limited amount of people and they're all into it.
My man sold the shirt off of his back.
Yeah. So they're like
Yeah.
super high energy because you know they're all super good
Sold the
fans.
shirt off of his
Yeah.
And
back.
then like the
Those are the
festivals-
shows where you really you make the fans. Like,
Yeah.
you just like you just really connecting with everybody. Eye contact. You can see everybody.
Get
shit,
a chance
like,
to talk to him.
everybody feels part of the show. So when you're doing the call and response shit, they're like they're in it.
Yeah, and
And,
then
like-
festivals is just like enjoy the time that you're there and you're
Yeah.
just having a good time and you're there for obviously you want to do your music, but you're there because of the vibes.
Yep.
Just like
The vibes are just
people
so
are
good,
just
man.
like you.
And yeah, and you can sell merch still, and you can do the other things
Oh,
as
yeah,
well. But
yeah.
it's just so much more like
Just like that takes a back seat.
it's like
in your
going to
mental.
Canada and just being like, these people are so nice.
Yeah.
But it's just like a
Yeah,
show
yeah.
atmosphere,
All
like
this-
all that. You know?
All the city business stuff that you like worry about in these certain venues, like the bars and hole in the wall places, like that takes a back seat. Like, yeah, you sell your merch, but you're
Yeah.
not out there
There'll be
stressing
times where
it.
you fuck around and barter it with people, and you're
Yeah,
like, "I'll give
yeah.
you a shirt if you give me some of your art." Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
you just be walking down and be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll fuck with that.
that's why I like festivals.
I'm gonna have to leave you on a cliffhanger. I have to use the your restroom real quick. So I'll be right back.
Shit.
He's gonna go in there and be stressing it. He's gonna be like,
He's
"Fuck,
like,
the
"What
fuck
is
should I
my
say?"
fucking answer?" I should have let you answer first.
All right, let's ask Barclay some questions.
Oh man. To be continued.
Or hold on, no.
So
What? Okay.
But
What do you do?
what do I do?
What do you do?
Barclay's the personality.
I don't know. I'd rather know.
Barclay, do you have
Yeah.
questions for me while Griffin's gone?
I would like to know.
He
I would like to know if
said, "Man, I'm so
uh,
curious."
if a spoonful of sugar really helps keep the medicine, or really help the medicine go down.
Have you tested the theory? This is the Jake comment. We got the Jake
Oh
comment.
shit!
I don't know, because I'm not a spoonful of sugar kind of guy unless it's in my Kool-Aid. Yeah, gotta be sugary Kool-Aid or tea, sweet tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
fuck with sweet.
I don't like
tea.
medicine either. So.
I just want to know Mary Poppins was a liar or not.
She might be. Tell
Hey,
her come through and bring the
This
sugar.
is what Barclay thinks about when he's high.
Yeah, put you on the
Hey.
spot. It's like what?
He said, "I
You
just
never
want to
know.
know."
I thought it was a
I
deep
just had
question
to,
coming. My
you
man
know.
said, "Is this a deep question? Like
It
like
could
the
be.
game
You?
of chess, the chess life thing?
You
Is
never
this one
know.
of those?
Maybe.
Like,
I'll let you know in an
has
hour.
this kept you up at night before?
That's-
It might have been. Yeah.
We need a dissect podcast. So you're like Jaden Smith, but like not Jaden Smith. You're saying like thought provoking things.
Ooh, Jaden Smith. Ooh,
Oh, you sound like you got a
No.
crush on Jaden, bro.
no.
That sounded a little bit like you had a crush
They're
on Jaden.
they're all a
He
little
likes it.
weird.
He said, "Ooh,
No,
Jaden.
like this,
Carter Vine."
Nah, they're all a little weird. They're all a little out there.
No.
I think
No,
like
man.
the boy kind of became the girl, and like the girl kind of became the boy.
I think she's still a girl.
Whoa, but you know,
I mean,
kind of
I
personality.
can't
there.
talk shit on the Smiths. They go through enough on a day to day.
Good lord.
I can't talk shit on them.
Leave them peoples alone.
Leave the
Yeah, I'm not.
Smiths
I'm not trying to
alone.
get fucking bitch slapped. Yeah, Will might come here. And,
Smack this shit. He might fucking smack you
Yeah,
through me. I don't know.
I don't want that smoke.
I don't want to smack you, man, in the name of
don't-
Will Smith.
Yeah, I don't want that
In
smoke.
the name of Will Smith.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't want to do that to you, bro. Come on. I mean, we're
don't-
friends. I
You
don't
know,
we don't
make
want
him
that.
hit you with the Fresh Prince.
They
Yeah,
hit
we
you
don't
with
want
the,
no
with the
Will on
Prince,
Speaking of
Prince,
which.
the Fresh Prince.
Have you guys watched? Have you guys watched
He
that
hits
yet?
you with the Fresh Prince.
Have y'all watched?
I'm
that
using
yet?
that motherfucker from now
The new
on.
one?
Bel
I'm sorry.
Air?
I didn't watch the new Bel Air, but I am
Man.
using the Fresh Prince
Dude,
from now on.
Jeffrey on Bel Air is like a gangster, bro.
That's what I peeped that. I mean, I've seen little things
He's
about
like the
it.
man.
We'll have to roll up and review that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
good show.
All right.
I'm curious.
It's a good one. It's a good
I was gonna watch that yesterday. That's funny
Spotlight's
you said
back on
that.
you.
Griffin's back in the house. Make some noise for
I'd
Griffin in the
recommend it.
chat.
What up, Griff?
Hey, what's
How's
up?
that pee
If you're
break?
still with us in the chat, make some noise for Griffin in the chat.
How's that pee
Hey.
break, Griff?
It was alright. It was
Alright,
good
alright.
actually.
It was the number 2,
It
actually.
was a good one. Oh, dude. Hell dos.
Look at you.
Um,
So, your
No.
dream venue.
I would
Venue.
say halftime show of the Detroit Lions. All right, like
Oh well, you're never gonna fucking do that.
Detroit Lions.
We're talking about
Yeah.
something that could really
Yes, sir.
happen.
The
Yeah.
Lions.
Oh,
Does it
well, he
have to
didn't-
be the Lions.
He didn't
It
say
has to be
Super
the
Bowl.
Lions.
It has to be.
He
the
didn't
Lions.
say
No,
Super
no,
Bowl.
it
He
doesn't-
said a halftime show.
He just
Yeah,
said
halftime
okay,
show
okay.
doesn't
Yeah,
doesn't have
Super
to
Bowl
be a Super
halftime
Bowl.
dog.
We
You're
went straight
never
to
gonna
Super
fucking-
Bowl.
Yeah, I'll
it would
never-
it would be crazy. Like I
It
would
would be
I
ideal for
if
them.
I like
It'd
got
be ideal,
real
yeah.
real
This
big.
is his dream. Don't.
Well,
Yeah,
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 what
if
am
I
I
got
doing?
real
Right.
big, like
I
big
didn't-
enough,
What a
yeah.
prick.
I didn't mean to shit on your dream, dog.
Big
My
enough-
bad. Go ahead.
I'm
Continue.
sorry.
big enough to like support the Lions and get them some good players. You know what I mean? like Matthew Stafford before they traded him. You know,
Oh,
they were
yeah, that
like,
was a
So you're a
knucklehead
Lions
move.
fan. This is like let it be
yeah.
known.
Yes, sir. Lions, Eagles
Johnson,
fan,
they
and
let
Steelers
Johnson
fan.
go.
Lions, Eagles, and Steelers.
Yes,
They,
sir.
Metatron.
you gotta pick one, buddy. It's
No,
like,
it's
Metatron.
in that order. In that order.
Lions. Why Steelers gotta be less, man? It's like I don't care. I'm not a football. I like to watch
Mine's
football.
God
Steelers,
forbid
Raiders.
him being here and hear
I know
that.
my dad hates when I say bad things about
Steelers,
football.
Raiders. That's me. Steelers,
No, I like the Steelers.
You got the Raiders hats on
My
right
dad
now.
got so
bro.
mad at me when I told him I didn't really fuck with the
Yeah,
Steelers.
it hurts. It hurts.
You're not sure who you
I'm
fuck
sorry,
with.
Dad.
You got like every team.
No, I really
I like the
Steelers.
right.
I grew up.
You
I
got
grew
them
up
all, you
watching
like
the
them all.
Steelers. Grew up
Maybe
watching
just
the
like the
Steelers.
game.
I like
You like
players,
watching-
yeah.
you
I
You
just
like
like
the
the
game.
players.
I do have a question. You say you were in detention a lot. Did you get a lot of your writing done in detention?
Um,
Oh man.
Ooh, that was a good question.
If I'd have wrote in detention, boy, I'd have
Ooh.
fucking novels.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Barclay
usually they made
slept.
me do.
Oh, in school
usually,
suspension. Oh yeah, if I'd have wrote in it, oh man.
Were you the in school guy? Like, were you in school?
No.
Okay.
No,
I
like I was
would-
like the like detention every single day, like no recess ever. There was like I've had recess like on under 2 hands my entire life.
I feel you there, though.
Yeah, like,
So
yeah.
one hand.
I
Yeah,
in
so
school,
one hand. I feel
Because
that.
it was
And-
under two.
Under two hands.
How
So
many
definitely
hands do
one
you
hand.
have?
3.
Goro.
Oh, man.
He's Goro.
Goro.
I got-
He's
yeah.
fucking Goro.
I got-
Yeah, man.
You got hit.
What did Kevin say? What did Kevin Hart say? The baby arm,
So that must have been an
whatever.
octopus.
The baby arm, yeah.
The baby arm.
I'm talking about Action Bronson.
He said my shit's like a baby arm.
Oh, tripod.
Gotta show him a big and small at the same time.
Oh,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Biggie Small.
No, that was Shaq. Shaq said that about Kevin Hart. Yeah, that was it.
I
Shaq was
remember.
like, Shaq was fucking. He was just bullshitting. Yeah.
Wait, did you write in detention?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
They
wow,
made me-
we really-
They made me do
He said
the work.
tangent.
We got in the weeds on that one, didn't we?
They made me do the work that I wasn't doing in class, and I
Ah,
just didn't want
right.
to do it. So like I just had detention every day.
Have you ever had a teacher like tell you in class like they get pissed because they see you're not paying attention, so they come and take your notebook?
Come and take my notebook. I've had teachers come and grab my ear and put me in a corner.
Oh hell no!
Damn.
That was first grade.
Hell no!
He
Yeah.
said grab you by the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fighting you.
Hell no! I had a teacher
Man.
try to take my notebook once. and
I didn't
got
think-
detention 'cause
I didn't
was
think
like, "Fuck
anything
that
of it."
shit. I'm doing something. She did not like that I was writing.
Yeah.
I also remember one time when like young me, I was writing like corny bars and a blue. I still remember that blue notebook, and this girl took my notebook, and they was making fun of my bars. I was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Oh,
He said,
man.
"You going to the
You're
next
getting, you're
one."
getting a diss track. I'm gonna say you got a flat ass.
Oh, no.
Got
Oh,
mosquito bites, bitch.
I can't wait to
Me and
tear your ass
Sensei,
up on this track.
Me and
Can't
Sensei
Gave me
in
inspiration.
7th grade. Me and Sensei in 7th grade would be forced to buy all the kids to try to rap battle each other and stuff, and he'd always say some clever shit, and I'd always just be like, damn it, man. I'd come back the next day and I'd be like, I had some shit for you, bro. And then I'd spit my shit, and then he'd be like, damn,
So y'all
let
had,
me
the,
get back to you.
y'all had the freestyle sessions in the lunch
Like,
table.
Yeah, the freestyle, freestyle sessions, yeah.
See, we didn't have none of that.
We'd have
Yeah,
the quick
and,
like 2 or 4 liners. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
no,
Like the
no,
quick
no, no,
1,
no.
2, bang, bang.
Me and
you know?
Wesley Salisbury every day they made me rap battle that dude. I don't know why. They
What was
just would
that
be like-
story you were
It has
telling
to
us
happen.
about
It
earlier?
has
Were they
to
good
happen.
battles?
Yeah, I was good.
Somebody gotta
I was
have
good.
in the archives.
You got to hear
Like,
that the
This
7th
was
grade.
flip phone.
No, this was like
7th grade freestyle battle.
This
you
was
were telling us
Blackberry.
about earlier.
Like,
Yeah, Slide up with your pixels battling.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
Grand Theft Auto on the PS2.
I know.
He's just rapping.
Sensei's dude,
Wow.
Toby
I've seen
Tobias, or he goes by Toby.
it. Sensei
I-
does?
Yeah, no, his buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like it was like
I was like, he used to.
it was like you think you know me, man. If you were rap battling, you can win a rap battle if you were going against Toby, and then everyone would be like, oh, like, and then when they quieted down, all the teachers are like walking over, and then I'm like, man, you bitch, and then
Yeah.
and then we'd get in trouble, and then but every day would happen. They'd be like, you need to stop cursing when you're doing it, and then like I don't know if they enjoyed it Like I just gave him something to
They
do.
probably did.
Yeah.
They was like, fuck yeah, let's see who got the bars.
Yeah,
They was the one taking the pixelated videos. They
it-
got them.
It was.
Once you blow up, they're gonna surface.
It was.
Is it Young Griffin?
The time they tried to stop it was when me and Sensei were doing it because like every people had their sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
so
you
we
either-
get hype.
Yeah, the people was too hype. It was too much energy.
Yeah.
Because Sensei was saying shit.
Motherfuckers
Back.
was holding shirts and
Yeah.
shit like, yo, that's my. It was
Yeah.
battle. It was like Smack TV.
Just
Yeah.
stupid shit, man.
They was ready to die for this battle.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
7th grade, bro.
Pep
8th grade.
rally energy.
That shit's.
I wish
I
that we
wish
had
I can go back, bro.
The 7th grade battle. Yeah, he wants to go back and get him now. Like, yo,
that. I got bars for
I
that.
got
no,
something
oh,
for you.
bro.
That was my next question. What would you do? Get a time machine?
Oh, I
Now
got you,
know.
dog. Yeah, I got you now.
Now you know,
Now I
yeah.
know exactly.
I'm
what
going
Griffin
back.
would do.
back
I'm
to
going back
7th
in a
grade.
battling Sensei.
He just shows up like Terminator, like a whole
Yeah.
fucking butt ass naked,
Got
gets up,
something
just
for
serves
you.
everybody fucking bars.
Pops out of this big old metal ball.
I know I'm naked, but when these bars come out of my mouth, you can't take it.
Oh, they just fucking lose their shit.
Come with me if
Griffin,
you
it's
want.
you, it's you.
Come with me if you want to live.
You fucked up all the future shit.
Yeah.
man. The butterfly effect on
Yeah.
you just serving all these bars.
Oh man, butterfly effect.
People just start disappearing as I'm roasting them.
The Thanos snap, but
Like-
Griffin bars.
I can time travel. I went back and effed your mother. Disappears.
I
Oh my
love
God.
the fucking Arnold accent.
The Arnold.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
great.
I had the Arnold in my name, so people would always be like, they
Dude,
don't. Yeah, so I just
say get to the
Arnold.
chopper.
to the chopper.
Most people just make the noise.
The Dr. John Gibble.
Get to the chopper.
Get to
Yeah,
the
shit.
chopper.
Now. You hit him with the now.
Get out of here.
I used to do that with my cousins all the time. Then Bill Cosby.
you'd be playing GTA.
It is
and
not a
just, like,
tumor.
You can just spawn in helicopters and shit like that, airplanes.
Oh
like,
yeah.
taking over hella.
You probably talking that when you're playing Mortal Kombat. You're the Terminator.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I talk that
You're
ish.
just talking Arnold's voice the whole time.
Gets off of here. He does say that though. I think I'm pretty sure
Get
it's one of his
off.
lines.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I, heard him
I'll-
say- I thought that's what he said the other day when we was playing. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, I was like, I was like,
It is
I
not a
appreciate
that's
it.
tumor.
a
you gotta
lot,
beat
yeah.
that ass. And if anybody wants to know, fun fact: Griffin is a dog in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. He will
I
beat
gave him the
you
hands
down.
a couple times though.
Yeah, no,
He
he's-
always gave me the mercy.
But no,
though.
he's once
yeah, I'll hit you with the mercy.
He hit
and
with the
we'll-
mercy
You
and pay the
beat it.
price.
you beat Griffin once, he's like gonna try to dog you right afterwards.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
run it back. Same people. I don't give a fuck. Somebody
Yeah,
says that. That's
yeah,
like
he gave
black
me-
forces in the
Yeah.
video game world. like, it's
Bro.
do rag activity.
No, fuck that. It's
Nah,
on.
bro.
I was just getting ready to say
It's
that.
do rag activity.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, fuck it. That's what plays immediately once he starts getting into it.
Yeah.
I told my brother used to do that shit. He don't do it now because I pointed it out once and he doesn't like it, but he would just get in that like deep breath, like I'm about to beat that ass. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's locked in.
Oh,
I be playing with him like you say one thing where you're talking shit and it's
Damn, I
like,
gotta go.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I gotta
it's,
leave.
oh, bro, I'm about to quit. Actually,
And then-
my
and then I'll
controller's
quick
dead.
scope
My controller died.
Then we can go. Then we can hop on Cold War or Warzone. I'll quick scope the shit out to you.
I don't play that shit.
So,
You want to throw hands?
Just
Let's
saying.
throw hands.
And then we can go into Rocket League, and I'll score on you.
I might dust you in Rocket League though.
You might.
I might.
Oh shit.
I might.
Oh shit.
I'm rusty, but I might dust you in
Man,
Rocket
here
League.
we go.
I'm. Oh shit, bro.
I can't back down from a shit talk session, bro.
I understand that.
It's video games, anyways.
Yeah. No, we do have some songs that are coming out though.
Oh
For sure.
yeah, I'm excited for the energy of those records.
Yes, sir.
Produced
yes,
by
sir.
Lost Art. I'm not gonna drop no names or say nothing because we're gonna keep that.
No, sir.
But we got some shit for sure. That's why I say he got bars, man. Trust me on this one. If
yeah.
you're still watching with
yeah.
us, we're talking to Griffin. Tell me one more time what Griffin means.
God's revenge forgives none. As in, you are your own God. We create our own surroundings. If you don't work every day, you know what I mean? You're gonna end up in a way, in a position. You create your own. You create your own world for
Boy.
sure.
No doubt.
That's a bummer.
So
So
it's a bar.
if you turn me, you know what I mean? It's just
If you're still with us, this is the bullshit hours. We're bullshit.
bullshit hours. I like that
We've
shit.
been asking Griffin about video games, and
This is Paducah and Buck.
this is the Paducah and Bupkis hours. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean
I
to
do
cut you
have
off, bro.
I do have way like Merc's cousin Aiden. He is an amazing photographer. Shouts out Blind Audacity
Bang.
9.
What's up, bro?
What up?
He is crazy at Mortal Kombat, bro. He
Oh
is,
man, we don't
like,
Like
know.
that she'll juggle you and shit like that, or juggle
Like,
you across
bro.
the map shit.
like he's like watch his timing, and then he'll hit you with a combo, and then that combo will lead into another combo, and that combo like he does the
I'm
three,
like, fuck that,
because you
man.
can only do like up to 3 combos before you have an opportunity to do something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like he'll still dust you.
He's that guy that I don't like to play online.
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
play
he-
Tekken?
yeah,
he
be
pl- he
spamming the
plays
fuck out of you.
Tekken.
You play Tekken?
I play a little bit of Tekken.
I'm a dog in Tekken.
I'll play a little bit of Tekken.
I'll play that.
I might
shit.
dust you on that, like a.
You ain't dusting me on Tekken. That ain't happening, bro. I'll talk my shit on Tekken.
I'll
This
dust.
is
We're
I'll
gonna
goes
have
all
a
the way
Tekken
back.
tournament.
I'll dust you in Minecraft, bro. What do you want
Let's
me?
get it then. Let's build some shit.
Bro. You don't want the smoke. You
Oh,
don't want the
man,
you
smoke.
will
here we
build the
go.
fuck out of me. I'll be in there like digging in the ground and
You
shit.
don't want the smoke.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one time, shouts out Merc.
Don't want
I spent 8 hours
No one
getting him
would.
a full netherite armor set. You know what I mean? All survival type shit. Like it takes like 8 hours to try to find this
He
shit.
said,
Like
just so you know, he's a dog in
And,
Minecraft as well.
and bro, I
What
give it-
can't this kid do?
I
Man.
gave it to
My
him.
daughter tried to get me to play Minecraft. back in the day.
My brother.
I gave it to him. He
I
died the
can't
first
either,
30
man.
minutes with
I
it.
don't get it.
You lost it.
He
You
lost
lose
it.
If you die.
He lost it, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna try to help you find it. He's like, nah, bro, I'm getting off. Like, and
He
I
said,
couldn't
fuck this shit.
It's 8 hours down the
He
drain.
said, I
I
get-
don't know where
Yeah. I don't
Moral of the story: just do that shit on your own.
Don't have
profile.
friends. You'll want to do things for them, and then
Do it
they'll.
on your own profile.
I remember on
No.
Nintendo 64,
funny.
Super Smash Bros. You had to play like a certain amount of matches to get Mewtwo to fight you, so you could unlock Mewtwo. Yeah, me and my brother stayed up all fucking night doing that
Grinding
shit.
this shit out.
Oh,
I remember when
man.
I didn't have a memory card on me, and my sister just
Oh.
grinded out the Pac-Man World game.
The Rumble Pack.
He did it,
Oh.
bro. That shit was
That
worth
and
it.
old Gran Turismo, I think it was on the PS2. There was a race that if you did it, you got $100,000 afterwards, but it was real quick. I had to grind that shit out for hours and hours so I could afford the one last car I needed.
Did you ever feel the pain of the corrupt data on your memory card?
Oh God, yeah.
Final Fantasy 7,
Yeah.
Resident
Oh,
Evil,
yeah.
like
It's the
Oh,
worst
no.
feeling.
anger.
Yeah, my
Open
my
all
that
the
mother.
way
bitch up and you're
through
like, why is
Resident
my
Evil
life-
3,
Like,
see?
I'm like,
All the
yeah.
way through a couple seasons on Madden and shit.
My
It hurts.
shouts out my brother. My brother is away. Like
Shout out to
was
the cloud.
crazy at video games. Like he completed like all the achievements on everything.
Yeah.
Like Forza, like and like that game. Like some of the races are like 16 in real life hours, and then like there's ones that are like 24, and there's like 10 of them. You know what I mean? How the fuck do you stay up for 24 hours on a game just to
some
do
people
one
did
race?
pause it,
They
pause
did
it,
it.
walk away, come back
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah,
no.
fuck that.
No, and
Uh-uh.
like he would just it was the 24-hour one was you couldn't pause it. It was a live race type of thing, like online, like so you just had to complete
Set
one.
an alarm.
No, and like no, he did that shit. Limbo.
Mm-mm.
I don't know the game creators, but Limbo is my favorite game. It is a black and white scroller, like
Side scroller.
yeah, and it's just like a puzzle game or whatever. But I played it so many times, trying to get all the achievements, and the only achievement I could never get was just like it's like not dying 15 times.
Oh.
But the game is like 3 hours long, and there's like some of the puzzles are like bullshit. Like you can just like jump wrong once and fuck up, and like it's just like So then you can take the shortcut. There's a shortcut to beating the game, but you have to go through pitch black, and it's just all noise related. So like like there's like guns shooting at you, and there's like saw blades you have to jump over, and if you time it wrong, then
I have
you
an
die.
interesting artist question.
Yes, sir.
When's your favorite time of the day to create? Do you like to create at day or night?
Ooh, ooh, both.
Both.
Ooh, I like. Okay, can I explain both?
Yeah.
Okay, so nighttime is like your girl just went to sleep, right? Your girl just went to sleep, and your Xbox is downstairs, so you sneak downstairs, and then you're like creeping on YouTube. You're like, I don't know what to watch, and then you see a beat,
Cinemax
you
right
see a
now.
beat, you see a beat, and you click on it, and then you're just like, ooh, this is vibey, and then you look down, and you're like, ooh, there's my cigarette, we'll call it, and then you just like light that shit up and
Just get
you
lost
get
in the
lost in it,
sauce.
yeah. And then, but morning time is like definitely wake up, make some breakfast type of shit
Yeah.
with your cigarette, and
Yeah.
you vibe out to that shit.
Yes.
It's the same situation, but both of them are like,
There's just something
oof.
about like
There's
in
like
the
something
late
about,
night, like in the
oh
zone.
yeah,
Now.
like because like
I-
no one's up, and
The
then
morning
like,
time's good because it's like nobody's up as well.
Yeah.
Nobody's up yet.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just depends on setting, like in the morning. But
like
at
it's just
nighttime, it's
happy shit, happy shit. during the
Whenever it
day.
happens, like it just hits you, sometimes just
Oh,
boom.
State of Mind took me 3 days to write, by the way. Um,
oh.
3 days.
yes,
Somebody
sir.
said you got bodied by Wesley Salisbury.
Oh, who said that shit?
It's coming up. Hold up. Boom.
Oh no, man, you're capping.
He said he still has the
You're
raps
capping.
posted on the book.
You're capping. Tag West. Tag West. He'll tell you.
Tag that
Yeah.
man.
Tag West. He gives his props to me every time he sees me.
Tag that man.
Oh,
He's like, I love that man. And
Next
I'm
week we're gonna have Wes in the studio.
uh,
bro, I'll, actually, if you
It's
set
like
it up,
Jerry
if you
Springer.
set
We
up,
actually got Wes right in the back room
Oh,
right now.
no, yeah.
He's
Come
coming
on out,
out,
actually,
Wes.
actually, if you set it up, I'll freestyle battle him again
He
for
said he
sure.
still
Oh,
got
shit.
his
I mean,
raps posted on
I'm just saying.
Facebook.
He said he'll battle you on the live,
battle
bro.
live.
He said bring it to the
battle.
live.
Bro, I'm
Oh,
telling you,
man,
man.
I can dig
Anyway,
it.
We get him if we can get him at a computer. We'll invite him to the.
We'll bring him to the show
Yeah,
and,
we'll
and
invite him
to
fucking
the
show.
let him trade some bars.
get
I
West.
like it.
That would be sick. Yo, he said that he's looking
like
for.
it.
He said he's ready. You got him ready for what?
Yes,
now?
sir.
Ooh,
We got
battle.
Griffin said, "Where's Wes at?"
No, he got
Ooh.
5 minutes.
Said, "Wes." We're waiting on Wes to respond. Hello. Oh, he pulled this shit up. I'm like, what the fuck?
So that's my fault. My fault.
No, you're good,
My
bro. You're
fault.
good. You're good. I was just like, wait a minute. I'm hearing myself.
I actually don't even know what I was looking at right there. My fault. That's yeah. Dissociation.
So, have you been taking time to learn your business aspect of the music as well?
As in
Your business.
my business.
You like your masters, your licensing, your marketing yourself.
Okay, I got you. I
Like
got
the
you.
the
Like,
part that we
yeah.
don't like to do.
The
Oh,
part
man,
that
yeah.
I
The part
mean,
that ain't
it's
no
a-
fun.
The part's not
Yeah.
fun, man, but are you you learning your business?
Yeah, you got to do it.
You say you want to be able to buy Uniontown.
I have read a lot, yes. I have studied a lot, yes, but that doesn't mean that I've retained it as a human
Yeah.
quite yet. You know what I
You
mean?
probably retain more than you think. Putting in
Yeah.
the situations
No,
or
but
scenarios.
I read. That's one thing I can say is my mom is too much of a bookhead for me not to read.
Yeah.
Like I'll just be like, shit, I need this book. She'll be like, all right, I got you. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I get any book I really need or really want for sure.
Is there a book recommendation that you have?
Yeah. Percy Jackson series, the original, all 5.
Yeah.
That's the first books I've ever read, and I know that's corny or whatever to even mention them. It's just
No, man.
like I didn't read them until I was like 5th grade. That's how dumb
Art
it was. type of
inspires,
shit.
bro. Art is
See,
art.
Yeah,
mine
no.
was I think Lemony Snicket
The Lemony Snicket. I love that. That was my shit.
or Harry Potter.
Yeah, I read
Harry
Harry
Potter
Potter.
was good.
Harry Potter was good.
So, do you feel like the shit you
Um,
read is like helps you with your writing?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like storytelling wise, like for sure you'll get way better if you read stories. If you're looking to like break somebody down like atomically, you know what I mean? There's ways of doing that too. Like and there's crazy shit.
think it's like a good way for you to help with your imagery and shit like that when you're rapping, painting the picture.
Yeah, no, for sure. And just words in general, seeing them in front of you at all times is a very, very good way of keeping up with wordplay. So,
Yeah,
because there's shit that everyone created, you know, like books have all the information, all of it.
Mhm.
People have done it already,
yeah,
and they wrote about it. There's 10 different people who wrote about it in 10 different ways, and so it's like it's crazy, crazy, and it's just I need to find those books. Books are important. Read
Yeah.
oh yeah, man.
for sure.
There's a book called Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business. That's a good. It's like a big ass fucking. You know, they touch on a lot of shit, contracts, how to sync license your shit, and
Yeah,
things like that. It's a good. I haven't read through the whole thing,
yeah.
but it's a
That's
good book to have
the
as far
subtle,
as like.
the subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I've been told to check
It's
that one out.
you
And the
need,
Four Agreements is a good one.
yeah,
I had that recommended to me, and I read that one out of like most of
The
what got
Art of
recommended to me.
War.
I bought that one. I didn't read it yet, but it's in my collection.
Oh, yeah. You can apply that in a bunch of different ways. and
Oh,
look
yeah.
at it.
That's like mainly everybody's one book recommendation.
yeah. I like
I found the Four Agreements through a Phil Jackson book list.
Oh yeah.
I was like, he's a chill ass dude. Like, what do you read, motherfucker, for to be that calm all the time?
Yeah, I don't read too much.
The Wealth of
anymore.
Nations.
I
Adam
still try
Smith.
to. I still
I
like,
need to
you know,
start.
I take
The Wealth
take
of
the
Nations.
recommendations anyways, and I'll get the books.
Rich
Yeah.
Dad,
That way I
Poor
have
Dad.
them. I'm like, let's read them. That one's always like those are the financial books.
The
that,
Wealth
you know,
of
people always
Nations.
wanna
I'm
help
telling
out.
you, Adam Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, economic. I love that book.
Okay.
I'm a Milton Friedman
Crazy.
guy.
What I got away from was I but I would like to, you know, find books to get me back into it were like the Harry, like the fiction, was it right, fiction, the Harry Potter, the
Yeah.
Percy Jackson shit like that, like the sci-fi. I like to read sci-fi
Mhm.
stuff. I like sci-fi aliens and shit like that. I don't know.
See, that's where I would probably just go into like comics.
See,
Ayn
like,
Rand.
I had the Walking Dead comics, but I was like, yeah, I like to have the book. I don't want the picture.
I like
don't know.
nonfiction. I
I
read
like my brain to
nonfiction.
make the pictures for me.
yeah.
Do you feel like the art helps you in other areas of your life?
No,
No?
not yet.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
You feel like it helps other? You,
I
you
feel
like
like
it hits other people.
no. I mean, like, mentally and stuff like that, it hits me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. No. But like, physically or financially or anything like that.
Right.
But like mentally, for sure, it helps me. Don't. Yeah. My fault. But
Like,
for other people, I write some. I wrote some crazy things. Just like this is that one song I was talking about,
Yeah.
Griffin to Griffin, you know, type of shit.
I think those are cool
Yeah, so-
concepts to this type of song. You keeping it real with yourself type shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think there's everyone always like wants to be somebody else, but like, you know, it's easier to be yourself, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Just and I know, like, I'm not even clearly original yet, you know, but I do at least try to throw my own spin on things, to throw my own mindset on things, my own
Your experiences
energy.
are your experiences.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure,
So
for sure.
you're already unique to that and yourself and how you view your shit as well. Your personal point of view.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And you know that can help people through some shit. So that's why I feel like it's essential for art to have artists like that. I think
Yeah.
we always want to have the dancing vibes and we want to turn up and shit.
Yeah,
And you know, sometimes I even read a post
But I
about
even
the
have that
Kendrick
shit.
stuff where they're like, "Oh, it's too deep. You know, it's hitting me too hard." But that's what art's supposed to do. You're supposed to fucking make people feel uncomfortable sometimes.
No,
That's the
no.
job of an artist,
Hey.
bro. You're not doing your job if you're just turning up all the time.
Yeah.
You gotta step
Yeah.
outside at least for a track or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To show people like that you're a person as well. You know what I'm saying? Goes a long way.
There are
For
actual
sure.
real things that actually go on.
I think we get caught up in the character sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
for
that's
sure.
what I also like about like both of you guys. A lot of your bars is Yuns talking about your real life shit.
Yeah, personal stuff. And trying to make it to relatable stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, no, for sure. Cause
It's just-
like, even if you went through like the craziest, if you went through the craziest shit, like nobody else has experienced it, right? You would still have to find your own way to make it relatable,
Yeah.
and that's like the hard part, because if you don't know what like heartbreak feels like, how are you
Yeah.
supposed to, you know what I
I
mean?
think that's why one of my favorite things in creative writing was we had an assignment to people watch.
Yeah,
You find something to write a story about, like just watching people, and you make the story based off of what you observed.
yes, sir.
And like I thought that was an essential as class, like an essential lesson to writing. It was
Yeah.
like, you'd be surprised at how much you learn and relate to from watching other people. You might be inside, you might not have been in that particular situation, but you've been in something similar. You can understand what it feels like to where you can write about it low key. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's like a superpower type of deal where you can just tap into, I think it's empathy, I guess.
Yeah,
You can empathize with somebody's situation and be like, I can take that energy and make that into something.
yeah,
That's why I try to tell people. So, like some people get like curious, like, "Oh, is that about this person? Is that about me?" It's like, no, sometimes it's not, bro. About anybody, it's something
Yeah.
that I seen from somebody else go through or
for
listen to
sure,
them
for
talk,
sure. Yeah,
and you can fucking just say it for them.
yeah. No, like there's like right now that's like real popular to do drill shit, which it's always been popular
Yeah.
since it's been out. But like I'm just saying, like it's in this area for sure,
Yeah,
and just like
it's a surge.
I feel like they all attack it the same way of just like, let me talk my shit. Cool, cool, cool. Let's talk my shit.
Yeah,
So then like after you talk your shit like 10 times on that type of those types of beats, it's like,
where do we go from here?
yeah, where's are you gonna start adding some wordplay? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, even the fucking like your real famous drill
Favorite
heads,
drill rapper has bars
they
in it.
have bars and
Yeah.
they have some substance, and that's why like I can even fuck
That's
with
why it
them.
should be
Like,
hard. That's why I said it's 50-50 with the
yeah,
beat and the lyrics.
for sure, for sure.
Because
It's
you can
really
have a
hard.
dope drill beat. If you're not saying that after a while, people start listening to the artist. They got some shit to say with it,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
at least being clever about how they're going. It's
yeah.
The
about having
beat,
fun with perfecting the craft,
the
man.
beat
For
only
sure.
gets you so far.
Yeah. How do
Yeah.
you work on your craft? What are some ways you work on your
Um,
craft?
so I can like if I listen to somebody, since I learned how to like write, right? So like I would like NF and Joyner Lucas, like their words, like I couldn't keep up with what they were saying, so I was writing them down
Yeah.
on a piece of paper so like I could like read them,
Yeah.
and that like so I can keep up with them while they're listening and stuff like that. So like by doing that, I like reverse engineered what they're doing.
Yeah. How to break down
Yeah,
the bars and
yeah,
yeah.
and so like Jordan Lucas is Winter Blues. He says crazy shit in there, like, and that's like one of my favorite songs because he like he hits everything like at heart. Like when it comes to like being homeless and being at the point where like you can't provide for no one
Yeah.
because you haven't getting the opportunity to be able to be in that position type
Yeah.
of shit.
You're still creating that
Yeah.
opportunity.
So it's like that shit's hard.
Now,
That
there's
shit
some
hurts.
things that push you to like do what you do.
Um, to be able to do
To like does that shit push you to like achieve the dream?
um
What is the dream for you?
I got a bunch of them, man. I'm glad I have
The
a
blunt starting to hit. So yeah.
I got a bunch of them, man. um I can't wait to do my first live performance type of shit, like as in like a field of people, like
Yeah.
in like grass and area type of shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit's gonna be like, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
We're building up to it.
Yeah. And like just similar things like that, like milestones that nobody else has done.
Yeah,
Up
enjoying
in
the
besides-
dash.
Yeah,
The dash in between the 0 to 60.
For
like we were
sure.
saying before, the knowledge shit.
like I'm so excited for it because
You got a whole bunch ahead of you. You know, you
Yeah,
just
no,
because
for
you just
sure.
been doing this what 3? You said 3 years,
oof, it's 5
5 years,
5 6 years.
and you just been gigging. How long? You just started gigging.
Yeah, just a year now.
Yeah. So you still got like some good ass shows ahead of you, bro.
For sure.
And
I
I'm
have to
excited
learn how
for
to
you. Any show I can
work the
help get
crowd.
you in, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
bringing
only
you
up
in there,
from
bro.
here as
Know
long as
that.
you keep going.
Facts, I appreciate
You stay on my whiteboard. What you said?
I said it's only up from here as long as he keeps going.
Yeah, keep the
Facts,
ground
I
up.
appreciate you, Jess.
Keep the motivation.
Appreciate you.
Wow, always. So
Well,
how do
some-
you feel like now that you like have a voice, like where like more than just like the average person hears you?
um, it's it definitely, you know, makes me feel a little like a little self-conscious. You know, like, do I deserve this type of shit, you know? Because like, I don't know, like you can get paid $500 for like a shitty art shit just because like the way you did it, you know what I mean? But in
Yeah.
the same sense, it's like somebody right next to you could have done that 10,000 times more, like better, like more uh like with more imagination, more creativity, and like pay or charge only like $50, you know, type of thing. So like it's really like,
Yeah, I see that all the time.
yeah.
Like you look at some art and it's like,
yeah,
they paid
it's
how
all about
much?
it's self-worth, and I hate to really even say it, but like
Yeah.
I feel like people like around here really should be not necessarily overcharging, but like um overcharge, but be willing to
Work
go down, like, yeah, work
Yeah.
with it. If
You never know what collab might,
yeah,
work out and bring you more than what I might have paid or what somebody
for
might have
sure.
paid you type
If
shit.
but like it's just like it's so hard to do because if you met Kanye, right, and he was like, I actually like your I like your shit. How much you charge for a feature?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your brain would be like 5,000. You know what I mean? Like you would just say a real high number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then and he's gonna be like, hell yeah, for sure. So then why wouldn't you do that for somebody else?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's about being
yeah,
being
it's really
comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
it,
Sometimes it's not comfortable for people to ask for the bread. Do you think that
Sure.
it's easier to charge for what you do?
no.
Have you had opportunities to?
I've had opportunities to overcharge.
Yeah,
but
it's just like it's hard to do that.
yeah,
shit,
I
you know?
can't. No,
like,
it's like there's been times I've like been presented with like you got like a zero from $0 to $500 to get off of this person, and then I'm just like,
Yeah.
oof, that shit.
it depends on what
Yeah.
your work is. Man. What am I
Yeah.
putting into it? Type
Like
shit.
yeah, and then you
It's
know,
still hard for me to even like figure out how to charge shit.
it'll be worth $500, but then like you're just like, I don't even want to charge you that much
Yeah.
because it's disgusting. It feels gross. Like, I feel like I'm stealing from you, man.
Yeah,
But in the
That's
same
what I
sense, you
was
can't
always
say that.
curious.
You know?
it's weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
you always get the people to try to talk you down and shit too, and you're like,
Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was always
Depends.
curious like how the price range go. Like, where do you start at as an artist with like your features and stuff? When do you decide to charge more and then more and then more? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
So
Like I was
it
always
comes down to like
curious.
a what is your time worth?
Well, it's really hard to say because I always like this. Like when I first started, I always would be like, yeah, if you're local, it's free, but if you're like Morgantown, you know what I mean, like or you know what I mean, like I'd be
Outside
like,
of where you're from.
you have to you have to pay. But then I lived in Morgantown. I started rapping, and I got I started recording in Morgantown. So like it's really like I have to be like, nah, these. So if you're outside of Morgantown and Uniontown
Yeah.
now, then like you go to
It
Maryland
just
and you
keeps
have
like
connections.
branching
Yeah,
off.
so
and
it's
I started charging once people started asking me how much I would charge for a verse.
yeah,
Because it used to be like, yo, let's do a song, and then it turned into how much you charge for a verse.
yeah.
And then I was like, if everybody else thinks I should be charging for a feature, then maybe I
yeah.
should
What
be
was your
charging
first?
for a
What
feature.
was your initial fee?
I was charging people. If you were from town, I was charging you like 50. If you weren't somebody I was like cool with, then I was charging you $100. And then like every time somebody would do one, I would just up it $50, just to see like where people got
Yeah.
uncomfortable with it or what they thought wasn't worth it. And then I kind of figure out my little bit of range. I'm still figuring out the range, to be honest, but
Yeah, it's a hard price set because like I said, like when you know somebody's got money, like you want to raise it, but then when you raise it, you kind of feel obligated to stay at that rate, you know, which is
I don't know anybody's pockets, so like I approach everybody the same. Like if I have my heart set on a price, finally, you have no idea how much I had to come down to this price and figure out like, oh, am I doing this or not? Like,
yeah,
is it cheap enough? Is it does it, and it's just like, bro, if this is what you feel your art is worth, then you should charge that. You should feel comfortable charging
Yeah.
it. I have people tell me, bro, hey, that's not who you're supposed to be selling to if they're trying to talk you down on your shit, because like
Yeah.
your time is valuable.
Someone out there wants it.
Yeah, somebody out
Yeah.
there is gonna pay the price that you're asking for, because somebody's gonna see the worth in the art.
For sure.
I'm not out here saying fucking tax everybody, everything stupid.
No,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But
There's a
my
lot of
favorite kind
people-
of things are fucking whenever you feature or you work with an artist and you guys can talk an agreement out, on back end shit or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
we just want to create something, but we want to make sure we're also getting our money's worth
Yeah,
for what we're putting into. So
For
then it's
sure.
just a matter of business, man. Talking your business.
for sure. No, my mom, she can actually like, she's like the best sales person I've ever met. Like, I've told her multiple times she needs to like, go like sell cars type of thing, because like, she's just crazy. Like like I've literally seen people like accidentally walk into a bookstore with her in it, and she's just like, hey, yeah, and then she just sells them like 5 books, and I'm like, bro, he came in here looking for a bathroom. Like,
When he buys Uniontown, mom's getting the used car lot.
She's selling a lot of cars.
used
That's
car
one thing
lot,
I
she's
learned
getting
from
them.
fucking cricket when I worked up at cricket.
Yeah,
Being like sales pitches and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and like how to drive sales better.
yeah,
And it's like that. And honestly, that job kind of helped. I'm not gonna lie. It made
No,
it more
I definitely
comfortable to
see that.
sell yourself a little bit more and be like,
well,
fuck, if I can sell the shit out of an iPhone that I had to learn about, like, why can't I just sell the shit that I know
Yeah.
about for real? I can
Yeah.
fucking sell you everything. Barclay, you still with us, bro? He ain't make it home yet.
smoking on a
He ain't
pencil.
been home
He
yet.
ain't even been home yet.
Not
He
yet.
just got here. Hold up.
Not yet.
Okay, we're coming up on the 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's like one more question before we end it, because I had it on here. Oh wait, what is a message that you have for your fans? Like, if you could talk to them, if they could see the clip, what would you want to say to anybody that's like, yo, I fuck with Griffin, I look up to Griffin?
Love yourself. Nobody else will love you how you will love yourself. When at the end of the day, it's cliche, but you only have yourself. And like, you can have friends, you can have brothers, you can have whatever, but like, at the end of the day, at the end of your road, if you live long enough, you may outlive them. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the scenario may be. Like, but if you love yourself and you're okay, and you can make yourself laugh, if you can make yourself, understand things better by talking to yourself, do it. Don't rely on yourself, for sure.
I love it. All right, man, you heard it first from Griffin. Make sure that you hit us up about the 27th, the show Revolution's a Night to Remember, because he's going to be performing alongside a bunch of great artists.
This Friday.
Shouts out,
Shout
Bunch of
out
Bull.
to Metaphysical for
Shouts out.
sponsoring. Thank you, Griffin, for coming
Metaphysical.
out. Thank you,
Shouts out
Barclay, for coming
Hard
out.
Knocks. Shouts out Outcast. Shouts out Zayrak. Shouts out.
Shout out
me,
to every
shouts-
artist that is fucking
Sensei.
grinding.
Yeah, sir.
Everyone.
I don't know if y'all see, but I post everyone for sure. I go out on
Thanks.
my way.
It's all about
I
support.
go out on
man.
my way to try to get local artists all over my Facebook page and
I
different
see
things
you be
like that.
soapboxing it.
So if you need to catch up on local artists, go ahead and just go to my Facebook page and just keep scrolling.
Plug it in. What's the Facebook page?
Griffin Arnold.
Where's your Instagram? Where can they find you at?
My Instagram name is Griffin99, GRFFN99.
All right. No underscores.
No underscores.
Make sure you go follow
lowercase.
that man, and make sure you coming through
Same
to
thing
the
on
27th and turn up with us.
Yes, sir.
This has been Bullshittin with
Saturday.
Jesse MULU. It's your homie Mulu, the Lego man. Peace out, y'all.
Hey.